What the fuck?
Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. You people all wanted something unexpected. Guess what? You got the unexpected last night with Money in the Bank in the very last main event match, which was Brock Lesnar winning. You wanted the unexpected.
Want in one hand and shit in the other.
Oh, dear Lord. Twitter has not been this ecstatic and erratic since the whole fucking thing of Brock Lesnar continuing to retain the Universal title. Aaron, it is what it is. The fuck are you gonna do about it?
You gonna tell Vince to stop? Telling Vince to stop doing... I said it Friday. Vince does this shit for his own entertainment, and that's why I laugh. Because everybody buys into this whole... I can't even think of it right now, but...
Basically, we're just going to break it down to this. Anything that goes good in the company, Vince has a hand in. Anything that goes bad in the company, Vince has a hand in. Anything in the middle, Vince has a hand in. So guess what? Vince is a fucking genius! Get used to it! So with that being said,
Mom's angry.
We're going to bring in JP here, and he'll introduce everybody else on the call for you. You got a birthday next time?
Yep. Like I said, it will all be okay. I promise. It's going to be okay.
Goose Brava.
I mean, I'm going to introduce everybody, but the last person I'm going to introduce is Ronnie because she's got something I know she wants to get off her fucking chest. Bobbit, how's it going, man?
It's going good, buddy. It's going really fucking good.
Okay. Trek, are you done crying from last night, too?
You know what, JP?
What?
I went on a spiritual journey last night, and I came to the realization I just don't give a fuck anymore.
Fair enough. And then we have Ronnie. I know she DM'd me. We were talking a little bit. She DM'd me. You just go ahead, Ronnie. I'm just gonna let you go. Y'all think I'm bad. Just wait, because she's gonna reiterate everything I fucking say or have said. Go ahead, Ronnie.
People, please go outside and get some fresh air. The sun will still come up the next day. The moon will come out at night. This is not the worst thing that has happened, along with the Game of Thrones season finale last night. As we said in the beginning, what happened last night was pure genius by Vince McMahon in what he did to piss off the universe, the fans, the Twitter people that I have seen for the last 12 hours on my feed has been unbelievable. The stuff that people are saying and coming up with, Vince knows what he is doing. The man may be 73 years old. The man may be, everyone thinks, senile. This man knows what he is doing. The person that he put in this match, it was pure genius the way he did it. It was hilarious because at the end of this match, you had people throwing stuff in the ring. You had people booing. You had the other competitors on the outside of the ring looking bewildered. And apparently it was hush hush. Nobody knew this was happening. And exactly what Heather said. The fans wanted some kind of swerve. They wanted something that was unexpected, and you got it. And then you take to Twitter and you start bitching.
I mean, it's funny. Basement and I, we sit here. I talk wrestling with him. These guys know they're on the calls with us. We're just sitting there talking. It's like you ask for something, and the very first time you get it, it's not what you want. Well, what the fuck do you people want? That's my question. What do you want? Do you see why you shouldn't worry about who gets pushed, as well as what story they're trying to tell, and how good the wrestling is? Now, was the Money in the Bank match bad? No, it wasn't. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't great. But not every fucking match can be a 5-star fucking match. If that's the case, then why even fucking watch wrestling at all? I'm gonna go one further. You have seen everything done in fucking wrestling that there is to fucking do. The only thing that they haven't done is raise the rope so that you can see a fucking 960 frog splash. What more do you people want? They can only go so far. It's choreographed bullshit. All of it is. All of it is. It is all a work. And that's what some of you people, not seeing you guys, are missing the fucking point. He's trying to entertain you. Yes, he misses a lot of times. But I'll tell you what, I will give the motherfucker credit, and I agree with Ronnie 150%. He is a fucking genius. Because he's got everybody in the wrestling world talking about what he did last night. Whether it be good or whether it be bad. Guess what they're talking about? They're talking about WWE. That's all he wants. He don't care.
Nope, he doesn't care if it's positive. He doesn't care if it's negative. Our mouths are speaking his company name, and all he's doing is sitting back, collecting that money, because people all last night, I'm not watching this anymore. I'm done with WWE. You're going to be the same individuals that are going to be sitting in front of your TV tonight, watching to see what happens from the fallout, so you have something to bitch about tonight on Twitter and tomorrow with what they end up doing. People are going to, they're creatures of habit. You're going to continue doing what you do every Monday and every Tuesday night. And Vince is sitting back just enjoying it because he knows what he's done and how he does things to get under people's skin. And he's using the best person to do the job right. We all know Brock retired from UFC. Where else was he going to go other than where the money is, which we know is Brock's big thing? Brock does not need the Money in the Bank briefcase. We have said that. But to have all 7 individuals in that ring last night who could have been potential winners, Vince is not comfortable with pushing any of them, even a star in Randy Orton at the time. So what does he go out and do? He goes to where his comfort level is and who he is comfortable in pushing onto the fans to troll them, piss them off, because he knows it's going to get a reaction. Good or bad. He does not care.
No, he don't.
Can I say something here at Fest?
Hurry up. Yes, go ahead, Bob.
For all of you fucking people who keep saying Oh, AEW's gonna be better. AEW's gonna be this. What's gonna be any fucking different?
Bob it, before you go any further, you were one of them last night. You do
Like
know?
I said,
Do you not remember that? I'm just
like
saying.
I said, JP, I just don't care anymore.
You don't care? What? Hold on. See, now you're doing the same thing you did last night. What do you mean you don't care anymore?
About any of the wrestling.
I'm not gonna let anything bother me.
Okay, well, that's what I'm trying to get at. Is why do people let the smallest things bother them? I don't understand. Because look, whether depending on where you live, it is gonna rain tomorrow. It's probably gonna be cloudy. It's supposed to be 50 degrees here tomorrow, but I'm still gonna get up. I'm still gonna go to work. I'm still gonna come home. I'm still gonna hug and kiss my family. Everything will be okay. People take this shit way too seriously. I do too at the time, because I'm trying to give you guys what I think is a good idea. Now, of course, my immediate reaction is going to be, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. I can tell you, everything they did last night, and I'll stand behind it 100%, everything they did last night was complete and utter bullshit. Everything. Everything they fucking did was complete and utter bullshit. At the end of the day, did it elicit a reaction from me? It did. Was it the reaction I was hoping for? No. But you got one. Yeah, Ryan, it's okay. You can come back in.
This is television. This is entertainment.
Yep.
That is what they are out there to do. It does not mean that, I mean, there's more important things, like you said, in this world than what is happening 3 hours on Monday and 2 hours on a Tuesday and an hour on Wednesday. These people go home to their lives. We have seen where they're trolling each other on Twitter, or they're fighting in the ring, and then they go out to dinner together. They go out to drink together.
Right.
They don't take this as seriously as the fans do, because it's what they do to entertain us.
Right. Well, I mean, they take it more seriously because they are entertaining us. However, they sit, I bet you they sit behind the scenes and just laugh at everything that the fans do. I bet you they laugh at me sitting there fucking reacting to the show. I get it. I'm not going to sit here and justify anything they did last night, but my God. And I'm taking a step back because I'm looking at the fucking Twitter, and it's like, Vince is a fucking idiot. Vince is this. Vince is a dumb shit. Keep thinking that. Keep thinking that. Because the guy is a fucking he's doing something fucking right. Because he's making billions and billions of fucking dollars, and you all are buying into what he's doing. I'm sorry, that sounds horrible. You are Ace, you hit it right on the head. WWE's in the reaction business. The entertainment reaction. That is what WWE is. That is all WWE is. It's all it has ever been. It's just come to the point that the wrestling takes a back seat to it. Like I said.
People need to realize instant gratification does not work.
It gets you nowhere. Because the very next fucking day. Yeah, because the very next fucking day, you're going to be like, oh, well, that wasn't really what I wanted. Well, then what the fuck do you want? See, this is why I say fans don't know what they want. Because you don't. You don't know what you want. You just want to be entertained. That's all you should want to be, is entertained. If you're not entertained, I get it. I get it. But I don't know what to tell you. What is it going to take for you to be entertained? Would you Yes, it did, Ryan. You're muted on the YouTube stream. That was probably the echo that we were hearing. It's good. I was just gonna mention that to you, but and welcome, Ryan. How are you?
I'm doing all right, thank you. How y'all doing?
Doing good. Doing good.
Very heated discussion going on. I'm just happy to listen.
It's I mean, we've tried having this discussion before, but people don't listen because they still react the same way. If you take a step back, and I can't really do that because then what reaction are you going to get out of me? You're going to get, oh, well, I knew that was going to happen. I don't think, I'm like Vince Russo. I don't give a shit what happens. I just watch the show and hope something sticks. If something that I don't like hits, I'm going to fucking react to it. And last night was a prime fucking example. If I was to rate that fucking show, it would probably get a fucking shit out of 10 for me. A shit out of 10. That show was absolute fucking garbage. Garbage. G-A, capital G, capital A, capital R, capital B, capital A, capital G, capital E. Garbage. Complete garbage.
Hey, I'm gonna go make my pizza. I'll be right back.
Did you watch Money in the Bank last night, Ryan?
I didn't really watch it. I was in bed for like 6 o'clock, but I went back and looked at all the results, and a lot of stuff that we thought would happen did happen, and then there were a lot of swerves.
I
to say the least.
Isn't that what the fans want? We want to be swerved, want to have some kind of reaction or something unexpected, and if they do it, and this is what happens. You get this backlash on Twitter for 12 plus hours, people bitching and moaning because of what was done.
Yeah.
It's not the only thing. I mean, there was people out there on Twitter, they had a board meeting. They're in Hartford, Connecticut. They had a board meeting before the pay-per-view. They have meetings prior to these events.
Number one, here's my question. Why in the fuck are the fans worried about what they're doing in a fucking board meeting? Why? Who cares? See, this is the problem with people. They sit there and they worry about what the fucking board members are doing more than what the wrestling is doing. Because they're not giving you wrestling, and that's why they do what they do, because everybody's more worried about what the business side is doing than what is actually going on TV. That's part of the fucking problem, too. Is WWE making money? They're making more money than they ever fucking have. Ever. They're making more, inflation-wise, than they would have if they didn't have. So I don't know what people want. Tell me what you want to see. And if you don't like it, they do have a 1-800 number you can call and say, hey, we don't like what you're doing.
But remember, people called that number and complained about gold dust.
Yeah, go to Google it. They got a customer service phone number you can call.
There's also a remote control. If you're not liking it, change the channel.
Which some people
There's
have.
other things that are on. The other thing I mentioned to JP as well. People are saying Vince McMahon is secretly sabotaging his own company because he wants to sell it.
Yeah, okay.
That's crazy.
This is the kind of stuff I was saying today.
I want to know who keeps fucking saying that. Who comes up with this shit? Is this like a Dave Meltzer thing or something or what? I don't understand. Because why in the fuck would Vince McMahon want to lose billions of dollars? Makes no sense. Why would he want? He's not sabotaging anything. If anything, he's making himself more money.
Triple the amount of money.
Because look, everybody sit here and says, well, the ratings are going down. Maybe in the United States, but worldwide, they are not. WWE is not just a company that is in the United States. They are global. Why do you think they have pay-per-views in Australia? Why do you think they go to London? Why do you think they tour Europe? Why do you think they tour Asia? Not for shits and giggles. Not for a fucking vacation. It's because WWE is a globalized company. They're making more money. And this is one of the things that AEW is going to have to combat. TNT may be a great deal within the United States, but they have to get it global if they're going to compete with WWE. So everybody's sitting there saying, oh, I can't wait for AEW. TNT is not a global television channel. It's not. You're not going to see this over in China. Well, you might because of OWE, but you won't see it in Russia or Japan or you get my point. It's not as global as WWE.
And the one thing I did see that people are saying, the WWE, that people are not watching, people are not going to the events. Jake DeMarco, who we all follow and we all trust as a source, was there last night and tweeted out that there was not an empty seat in that arena, and there was nothing covered.
Nope, and that came from Jake DeMarco.
Yep.
So
the people bitching and complaining and saying, I'm not watching it, that's bullshit.
Now, why is WWE still getting... Back in the 90s, they got 9,000 people in the seats at some events.
Now they're getting 10,000.
They're getting more than that now. You got to remember, this is they're WWE, and I again, the product wrestling to me is dead. Why do I still watch it? I don't know. Because I'm entertained, I guess. I don't know. Was I entertained last night? It's debatable. I mean, what I'm trying to say is Wendy is yelling at me and me yelling. Is okay, WWE does... Really, kid? No, it's fine. It's hard for me to explain. It really is, because WWE... Again, this is what they know how to do. They've been doing this for years. They've been doing this kind of entertainment for years, and only in the last 3 or 4 years has it been this bad. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. Look, I don't care to see what happens tonight, because... I did not care. I said it at the end of the show, I think. If I remember right, I said it on the stream. I don't care what happens tomorrow. Oh, God, midget. I don't care what happens tomorrow night. Sorry, I think I'm watching USA and a midget popped up. Excuse me for all you little people out there. Where was I at? Help me here.
You were talking about not caring what's on tonight.
I could care less what happens tonight. I'm gonna watch it, and you're probably gonna see me look at it and probably shake my head and go, all right, moving on to the next thing. We'll talk about something else. I know we're playing a game tonight. So that's why we're doing what we do on Mondays and Tuesday now, because fucking WWE doesn't give us the entertainment. I'll look up at the fucking TV screen, but that doesn't mean I'm going to be invested in what I'm watching. And that is sad to say, because I used to be invested into what WWE was doing. And that's only been as recent as 3 to 4 years ago. When I first started this channel, it was about me fucking losing my collective shit on WWE. I have my own house now. I am to the point where I can't do that anymore, because I get so fucking worked up that I want to throw something at my TV. And I won't do it, because then I have to buy a new TV. So I sit back and it's frustrating for me to sit here and watch WWE the way it is. Do I think that AEW is going to be any better? Fuck no. Because it's going to be the same goddamn thing that you're seeing. It's just a different product. And what do I mean by that? You're not going to see different wrestling. You're not going to see a guy do fucking 30 flips in the air in one shot. Never going to fucking happen, everybody. If that's what you want is different, that's what you're going to get. But you're never going to see it in AEW. Because it's not going to happen. You're going to get wrestling the way it has always been. Tell me I'm wrong. I didn't think so.
Well, and like we said, the ones that are going to AEW are the ones that WWE has released or have been in the company at some point, whether they're an Impact star, whether they're a Ring of Honor star, they've had some affiliation with WWE. And like we were saying earlier, you go back to your comfort. What are you comfortable doing? And during the Money in the Bank ladder match, some of those spots that those guys took last night were very, very vicious looking.
And you're going to see that in AEW on Saturday.
Right.
That's exactly what you're going to see. What's the difference?
And as JP and I were talking about before the show, you are basically putting your talent out there to do those types of spots to get a reaction or elicit a reaction, but you're putting the talent at risk too to entertain us. And it shortens their careers. It causes injuries. It causes titles to be dropped and storylines having to be thrown together at the last minute, all for the sake of the entertainment aspect.
Mm-hmm.
And when you have, even we were talking with the Money in the Bank with the women, you saw the same types of spots in previous Money in the Bank matches. The Sonya and Mandy on the ladder was basically Ellsworth and Carmella a couple years ago.
Yep.
You saw Dana struggling. She was right there. And then the outcome of that match with Bayley winning, and then you had the people with the backlash. Oh, well, they only had Charlotte win it so they could give her another title win to catch up to her dad, where she's going to top the dad. And you got that thrown into the mix. And to me, the Bayley win was a big FU to Sasha.
Man,
this could have been you. You didn't come back. You didn't take the initiative to continue with your contract. And poor Bayley, I don't think is going to be used. She's going to sit like Asuka, and she's going to sit like Becky did on this title because there's nobody for her.
Charlotte.
Well, Charlotte, but I mean, then you're going to have the same thing back and forth.
Charlotte's ultimately going to beat. Charlotte's ultimately going to win.
Right, and then you're going to have the feuding like Sasha and Charlotte did. And how many times did people get frustrated with that? And we knew it was because of injuries with Sasha and stuff like that, but you don't want the title hot potatoed either.
And of course, they start off with Brock Lesnar.
Just to rub it in.
Which, see, fucking Vince, he's fucking smart. He ends the show with something and he starts with it. And look at Brock. He is eating it fucking up. I bet you he told.
He is the world's largest salt shaker.
I bet Vince told him to go out there and just rub it the fuck in. I don't care what you do.
Like I said, he's the world's largest salt shaker.
To me, this is fucking a slap. It's a wake up call for all the fans that wanted this something new idea. Because I heard it all fucking week. Let's get something new. Let's hope we see something different. Well, you got it. Brock Lesnar's never won a Money in the Bank.
He's never been up a ladder either.
No, he has. He's been up there, I think.
I'll be right back.
I think earlier on in his career. But, I mean, look at this. This is fucking great. So funny. He's just eating this shit up. I mean, I can't stop laughing. I'm sorry. I know everybody hates Brock Lesnar, but to me, personally, it's fucking hilarious.
And see, why aren't they promoting this as first time ever Money in the Bank winner Brock Lesnar? Like they promoted everything else as first time ever.
another thing that's funny to me is who's at the forefront within this fucking storyline. Triple H. So I don't buy this bullshit.
That if he takes over, it's gonna get better.
That if he takes over, it's gonna get better. Because I don't ultimately see it changing that much. If at all.
Yowie, wowie.
It's funny to me. Why not, Ace? Let's fucking do it. Give them both fucking titles. I don't see them doing that, but he's treating the fucking briefcase like a fucking boombox.
Hey, we had Becky 2 belts. We can have Brock 2 belts.
Why not?
You felled it over.
Is he gonna say you're undisputed Money in the Bank holder?
He's talking.
I didn't have hair 10 years ago. It looked like this 10 years ago.
Where are you going? Turn around, I get a butt in the face.
Maybe 28 years ago, because I started losing my hair when I was 18.
Boom.
Purveyor paranoia.
Paul Heyman looks like a fucking carpet.
Where are you going? Where are you going? Somebody being sleepy outside.
Nah, he's not going to change. I mean, he's going to be traditional. I mean, he'll change little things here and there, but wrestling's not going to get any better. You can only do so much. You can only do so many false finishes in a match. They're getting fucking ridiculous on NXT with those. They're driving me fucking nuts. How many times is Johnny Gargano going to kick out of everybody's finisher? Fuck that shit. That drives me more fucking nuts than anything.
I'm loving Paul Heyman right now, man.
No, he's telling the truth.
I love these goes. How can I sneak Brock Lesnar into a building?
I agree with you. Brock Lesnar does have the easiest job in the world. Why? Ronnie, you might as well say it. Hey, I'm letting you go tonight. Have at it.
I mean, this is just everything that everybody wanted, and they're bitching. This man this would be an ideal job for anybody. You come on, you make your money, which is what he's all about, and everybody knows it. They have known this. Brock is all about the money. He does not care what you fans want. He is there for the payday.
I will say this for Brock, though. When it comes to somebody that is inside the ring, like an AJ Styles, maybe a Daniel Bryan, he'll work with them. He'll give you a good match when you put somebody in front of him that's worthy. Now, I'm sorry. I don't care what anybody fucking says. Brock Lesnar is the shit. He's legitimate. Anybody that doesn't think he's legitimate, what in the fuck have you been watching? Do I want to see Brock Lesnar win the title again? No. Because I don't want to see Brock. It's hard for me to say because I don't mind Brock Lesnar being the champion because he's legitimate. He legitimizes the championship. Any title that man holds, it's legitimized, except for the UFC title. He can straight fuck off with that shit. He never fought anybody. CM Punk was right about a lot of shit, but he was told to fucking say it. That pipe bomb was planned. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
If it wasn't planned, they would have cut his microphone from
They would have
starting.
told him, what the fuck are you doing? So, yeah. I mean, I get the CM Punk was right about everything. It's because Vince told him to say it. Again, Vince is a fucking genius. I am going to disagree with that, Wise Society. Seth will work with anybody, as will Finn Balor. I don't know where you're getting that from. I don't know what the fuck you've been watching. Oh, Christ, here we go. Okay, I thought you were talking about Finn and Seth. They only work with certain people. I was going to say, did you not watch the fucking match last night? Every match I've seen Seth in this past year has been pretty good. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Baby. Did you pee your pants? Is that the problem?
Fucking Heyman. Oh, stop! Once Sarah gets here, we will start our game, and Heather's gonna take over the stream for a little bit, because she's the one with the questions. She's better at it than I am. And then tomorrow it's Bobbitt versus Trek for the Beat the Trek.
You're going down, Trek.
Oh,
You're
shut
going
the fuck
down.
up. Shut the fuck up. Actually, the WWE Network, I don't know why everybody's shitting on it. I think it's one of the smartest things he ever did.
Really
There's
is.
more than just wrestling on the network, man.
There's Camp WWE, there's Ride Along, there's Photo Shoot, there's Table for Three.
One of the best cartoons I've ever fucking seen in fucking Camp WWE. That shit is fucking great.
Did they ever make a second season of that show, or was it just those 5 episodes?
There are 2 seasons on the network. It's the 3rd season we're waiting on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the ride-alongs.
Some of them are good. The one with Byron Saxton, fucking, what? Yeah, Michael Cole and JBL, fucking great.
Oh, is that where they leave him on the side of the road?
Yep, they leave him at the fucking bus stop. The name game? No, we'll do Beat the Track. Well.
You're dropping hints at it.
How much do you want to bet me? You know what I think would be funny? Is if tonight he cashed it in and they were unifying the titles and he won both titles. Walk around calling him Brocky 2 belts.
Mm-hmm.
No shit. So this is all this tweet was about.
Yep.
You need a reign like fucking Hulk Hogan or fucking John Cena or fucking.
Bruno Sammartino.
I hate to fucking say it, CM Punk, in order to be fucking recognized as one of the best champions ever. Or Brock Lesnar, even. AJ Styles. What's so funny about Bruno Sammartino? You know he held the fucking title for 7 fucking years straight. One of the best champions, most underappreciated champions of all time.
Bob Backlund was another one that held it. Many moons.
What's that, Ronnie?
Bob Backlund was another one that held the
Bob
title.
Backlund, another great freaking champion.
Yep.
Randy Savage.
Yeah, he was a good champion too. He's all right.
Well, he held it for almost a year, I think. So.
Don't forget Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold.
Stone Cold had some good reigns.
My society, no one's going to hold the title as long as Bruno.
No. To quote a friend of ours, Bruno is Uno.
That's like as long as Moolah had the women's championship.
Yep. I think the only one who held it longer than Bruno was Pedro Morales, I think.
I don't consider Bruno Sammartino a joke. Sorry.
Who said that Bruno was a joke?
I just reading my society's
Oh,
chat. Oh, here comes Vince. Just kidding. Oh, here comes Mick Foley. He's got the new belt.
The wall card belt.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I just figured it out.
What's that, JP?
I'm not gonna fucking tell anybody.
Oh, okay.
The kid is over there making this. He got off the noise. No, Brocky with 2 belts isn't so cringe. I actually think Brocky 2 belts is kind of fucking funny. Makes fun of fucking Becky. Becky 1 belt.
Yeah, Austin said Becky 2-belt shirts and merch is probably fire sale today.
It's 50% off because she only has 1 belt.
1 belt now.
God, I made it funny. Why are you so mad, bro? But I think he held the title for a total of 4,000 days.
I just looked on Wikipedia. They only recognized 2,803 days.
Straight.
Straight.
Yes, but I'm saying he might have held it for like 4,000 days overall. Why is Braun Strowman the biggest idiot in the world? What did he do?
He told everybody he was going to cash in.
Oh, RVD did that.
He said that last year too.
Mm-hmm. That's just what I hear a lot of people say.
Oh, well.
He came face to face with Roman Reigns, said, I'm going to cash in inside Hell in a Cell. Match went to draw.
Is that what you're talking about, Ace? I don't understand. Unless it had to do with the last night. I don't get it. It's fine though. I'm just curious. That's all.
Well, that was actually pretty smart if he tried to beat up Sami Zayn to get his spot back in the match.
It wasn't him. It was Bray Wyatt.
Did they say that?
Wowie.
You didn't figure that out?
I know it was hanging upside. They found him hanging upside down.
Brock Lesnar wouldn't do that.
No, Braun Strowman.
Brock Lesnar is too lazy. He won't hang somebody upside down. Just beat the fuck out of him and walk away.
No, I was saying I thought Braun Strowman would have done that.
No, Braun Strowman didn't do it.
No,
because they had Triple H and him had an interaction. He didn't do it. I think it was Bray Wyatt. I think that's how they're going to introduce Bray Wyatt. That's my assumption.
Do you think we're going to get a new Firefly Funhouse tonight?
I think hope not.
I think that's what's happening.
Firefly Funhouse can
I'm
straight
actually
fuck off.
starting to like them now.
You need to quit smoking dope, Bobby. That's all I'm gonna fucking say.
Hey, yowie, wowie.
How long have you been for?
That's what Bray says when he sees JoJo.
Just you got the temperature thing. When it gets to be 165 degrees inside.
Woo, pizza's done.
Go get it.
I am getting it.
Well, I agree with you, Ace. I'm trying to figure out what what you mean he's an idiot. You're just talking in general. I I totally agree with you. Braun Strowman is nothing more than a joke. Braun Strowman is Big Show 2.0. That's all he is. You can't tell me any different. I don't think Braun Strowman. I don't think Braun Strowman will ever win a title either.
And once they started doing the stuff with Roman, and he just lost all credibility with me at that point. Because, I mean, they had him built up so beast-like, and then he started losing, and then he started doing the backstage with the ambulance and chasing him, and that was kind of pointless to me.
Yeah, what the feud with him and Roman Reigns?
Him and Roman, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that just put him on the slide.
Do I think Mick Foley is bringing the World Heavyweight Champion back? Goldberg versus Undertaker. I want to know what kind of shit you're smoking, because I want some.
The bag he was carrying there, Ace, with Ruben, was too small. So, no. I don't think it's a big gold belt.
There were rumors today that it was going to be something called the Legends Championship, but I think they debunked that, saying that was false.
Okay.
Well, I saw that, and then I saw it was going to be similar to the Hardcore Rule title 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
Then if it's going to be the wild card, both men and women are wild cards. So are they going to have two? One for the women, one for the men?
Now women are going to be like, well, what about us?
Right. So that's so then you're going to get the backlash tonight if it's just for the men. Why don't the women have one? Because women are part of the wild card too.
So dumb. I hope if they bring back the hardcore title, they're a bunch of they're even dumber than I thought they were. Because
well, it's not going to be the hardcore title. It's going to be the wild card title.
I understand that. I'm
title 24/7 rules.
I understand that. I'm just saying if they bring back the hardcore title, which I don't think it is.
I don't think so.
I think it's the wild card title, which it can be defended on both shows, which then diminishes the fucking two main titles.
Because again, you have just a one title for a brand split. Again with this shit.
No, we're gonna get this feud. Sammy say, "Oh God."
He's so Canadian. He's so Canadian, eh?
He just threw a fucking solo cup at him. The fuck good is that gonna fucking do? This is retarded.
See, that's what I'm saying. These things with Braun backstage, it's just it's just him basically beating up smaller guys.
Well, that's what they think of him as. I mean, no, I really don't think that they're bringing back. I'm just giving you shit there, Ruben. I really am. I don't think they're bringing back. I think it's going to be a wild card title, to be honest with you, in all seriousness.
just got off the phone with Vince. The new belt is the MVW Men's Heavyweight title. Captain Fantasy going to WWE.
I hate to say this, but it won't be. Well, it might be because they don't have anything else on TNT. I don't know what is on TNT besides basketball anymore.
Just like syndicated reruns and shit,
Yeah.
and golf.
Good luck. And golf?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Big E put his 2 cents in on this whole title thing. The Geriatric Championship, 65 years and up.
Shit, I might fucking join that shit. Fuck. Ronnie, do you want to be intergender tag team partners? Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, goddamn. The geriatric tag team. Fucking stupid.
Coming out in our rascals.
Right? Oh, shit. I honestly don't. AEW probably will be the #1 show because TNT don't have normal shows. I think they have movies and fucking syndicated shows. Like, I think they have SVU, Law and Order. Don't they have Law and Order on there? Huh?
Yeah.
Bones, Supernatural, Charmed, and
Basketball.
Castle. That's it.
Come on, see? And everybody, who? Come on.
He's not that fucking tall.
Well, they're just making him look tall. Oh my God, they're gonna let this guy talk.
Oh God.
He's gonna come out and speak big college words because that's what he does. I'm an indubitably over salacious. It's like, shut the fuck up. Just talk. I'm being straight up with everybody. I don't think AEW is going to be the #1 show on TNT because they ain't got nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
What are they going to do when basketball comes back? Basketball's starting right about the time that they're coming on.
Yep.
And they're thinking Tuesdays? Do you think they're going to move basketball on Tuesdays? And then move them over to TBS where the ratings are, where they have nothing but syndicated shows on there too? I mean, come on. TBS, you need to stop yelling at me.
But
So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, of course it's going to be the #1 show on TNT because there's nothing else on TNT. And if they can't beat the syndicated shows on TNT, there's something fucking wrong.
But JP, you forgot about the #1 rated show on TBS, Full Frontal with the Samantha Bee.
What is your problem?
Yeah, that show can straight fuck off.
Samantha Bee's a creep.
Oh, no. WWE, AEW, if anything, WWE will take AEW off the air before AEW will take WWE off the air. Y'all are just blind as bats. You don't realize that WWE, and you weren't here at the beginning, Ruben, WWE is global. AEW is not. They are going to be fighting an uphill battle for a very long time. Do I want AEW to succeed? Yes. But if they go and try and take WWE out of fucking business, they will lose. They will not last a week. If they go, we're going to switch to Mondays, they will lose. Nobody watches TNT on fucking Mondays.
No.
Nobody.
I can't remember if it was Tony or Shad Khan. One of them said, we will get blown out if we try and compete with them on the same night. We're not going to do Monday or Friday.
Anybody that thinks AEW is going to overtake WWE is foolish. Because it's not going to happen. Never. It's never going to happen. They might beat him in the ratings at one point. I wouldn't be surprised if they win one. I don't even know if they'd win. Look at Impact. They've never beaten WWE in the ratings, and they've actually, back in the day, actually put out better shows than what WWE did. Look at where it got them. They are tanking hard. Everybody wants to get released from them like everybody wanted to get released from Lucha Underground. They're tanking. Tanking hard.
Impact tried competing with WWE Raw 2 weeks in a row, and they got slammed.
I remember that.
They were on Monday nights for a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
Very briefly.
They got
They got
fucking
run over.
killed. They got killed. Giving away championship matches, and then the championship matches were shit. Look, I used to watch Impact. They had, at the time, and they had Kurt Angle, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Jeff Hardy,
Christopher Daniels.
which he was overrated
Sting.
anyway.
Rob Van Dam.
Rob Van Dam was there for a little bit.
Sting.
They had Hulk Hogan. They had Ric Flair. Sting. And they couldn't beat WWE. So what makes anybody think AEW is going to beat WWE? That's the thing you have to look at. And at the time, AJ Styles was their top guy.
Yep.
Well,
They
it's
had
not
Jeff
just,
Jarrett.
and
Go
it's
ahead.
not just beating them, it's consistency.
Yes.
Yeah.
Going to have to be week after week after week and keeping up that watchable talent and the watchable storylines, and depending upon, I know they were saying about them having an off season, but
Which is it's a dumb move if
They-
they do that.
They dismissed that.
I dismissed that. Okay, because I was going to say, I was curious if they were going to do the off season when the basketball was taking place.
They might have to
No.
move they might have to work a deal where they're on at 10 o'clock at night, because there is no way that they're moving basketball just so that people can get wrestling. I am sorry. I don't care what anybody says. Basketball makes TNT Turner more money than wrestling ever fucking will.
Right. That's
Sorry.
what happened. That's what happened with the dog show and golf and tennis on USA, and people got so pissed that they moved it. Back when I was a kid, I didn't get it. Now I get it now.
Well, if
But,
you
back in the
remember, it was because the lady that was the CEO of USA wanted the dog shows and all
Yeah.
that stuff over. She didn't care about wrestling.
Huh.
So, yeah.
They claim that they made more money than WWE though. But that's what I mean.
Do you think that there is anything a company can do to come close to WWE, say over, well, AEW, if they give you good quality entertainment? But here again, and I keep fucking saying this, wrestling, you're never going to see anything new. These shows are live. You can't edit these shows to make them look like Avengers Endgame.
Right.
You can't. Number one, you'd run the fucking company. You'd run WWE out of business running the show like that. It wouldn't work. There's CGI doesn't exist in wrestling. Can't do it. Everything has been done in wrestling. You better be able to do something different, like better storylines. The only thing that is gonna save wrestling, and I think it's too far gone for it to even thinking about being saved, is storylines. And going back to fucking just wrestling. And all of these analytics bullshit, I don't fucking care what percentages of fucking pins happen inside the ring. I don't give a shit about that. How is that fucking entertaining me? And that's exactly what they're going to fucking do. If you read that letter, it said we're going to give you full analytics. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? You're going to give us statistics? I don't give a fuck about statistics. What story is that telling me? Look, Kenny Omega 95% of the time doesn't fucking need that V trigger.
Well, analytics, JP, their main analytics done by Scott Steiner.
Carry the one.
Carry the one.
66
So it's going to take storyline in order for AEW to even think about competing. And honestly, and I hate to say this, I would probably be, well, I hope not. In 20 years, I'll probably not be watching wrestling because I'll be too busy with my grandkids or whatever. So I don't know what they're going to be able to do.
They would have to pull off like a Cirque du Soleil type production that they have out in Vegas.
Like I said, the only thing that they can do is raise the height of the ropes and do fucking 720. What can WWE do? If I don't know if you paid attention to what I said, the only thing that they could possibly do, what is it? Corkscrew plancha off the 920 fucking corkscrew plancha off the fucking Eiffel Tower. I mean, come on. What more do you want these guys to fucking do? They already put their bodies at risk. One wrong move can fucking kill somebody. Some of these shit that these fucking people do on the indie circuit and all this shit is utterly ridiculous. Just to get noticed.
What was the one I saw?
Some of them never get fucking noticed.
Well, and I was going to say, the one I saw from the weekend, they were on like the entranceway up on that platform, holding onto the railing where people sit, and jumped onto two tables that were set up like in that entrance area.
That's ECW shit. I didn't even like it then. I don't like it now. I don't find that shit entertaining.
And then there was the other one where they were using the light bulbs, the tube rings, stuff like that.
Yeah, that shit's just ridiculous. That's combat zone wrestling bullshit.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Well, it's backyard wrestling is what it is.
Well, you said that one wrong move can kill somebody. We're coming up on the anniversary of Owen. That's more proof of it was an accident, and that's what happened.
Well, that had nothing to do with wrestling.
No. But I mean, just it was an accident.
Let's get that straight.
Hey guys, I'm home now.
Hey Sarah, how's it going?
Sarah,
welcome
I
back.
just got home, so.
Okay. All right. Hey, you ready to do this?
You need to come take care of it.
I've got you. I'm coming. All right, guys. I'm gonna step away. Others, we're gonna start the game. Yeah. Ryan, if you want to turn on your camera.
Okay.
It's nothing. It's not nothing that you're gonna cheat. You guys played it on Friday, except this time you guys are here.
Okay, sounds good.
So Heather's gonna take over because she's gonna do the questions, and then we're gonna do it like we did. I don't think we're gonna do the Hollywood Squares thing. We're gonna keep score, right?
We're gonna keep points, yes.
Okay.
Okay, sounds fair.
I'll be watching and talking about wrestling.
Good luck to the both of us. You know, whoever wins. Like I think it's for fun. You know, it's having fun.
Absolutely.
Hold on 1 second here.
How's my beautiful sister Heather tonight?
I am tired as fuck.
Yeah, you look like you're tired.
Wendy woke up at 7 this morning, and she's not been back to sleep for much longer than 20 minutes since. So.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound a whole lot of fun.
Oh, no. So, Aru, if you're listening, this is what Laura's going to have to go through. Just so you know.
That one, right? Aru, good luck.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to turn my light on so I can see better in here in my room. Because it's kind of darky.
Who is Ricochet wrestling?
There we go.
I'm just gonna turn on this one because it's less light than the other one.
Ricochet's taking on Cesaro.
Okay.
Oh, I'm turning that off. Shut the fan. I'm cold. We're supposed to get storms here tomorrow night.
Yeah, we're supposed to get rain.
So
Yeah, we got the alert today that subtropical storm that's coming across. We're not supposed to have hurricane season for another 2 weeks, and we got 2 systems coming up through Miami. So whether they come up the coast, and it's going to be 96 degrees by the end of this week.
Oof.
So
That is not
really
good
supposed
for.
to come, Ronnie.
The world news was saying Wednesday is when the heat and humidity, but they've already started forming. It's I think it's Andrea and I think they pronounced it Jaguar, but I said Jaguar. But they're both supposed to kind of meet in the middle before it hits Miami and then comes up the coast. So whether with the warm temperatures that we're supposed to be getting, 96 plus, that's fuel right there to build that storm.
So they're supposed to hit me then.
Yep, coming up, whether, like I said, whether it goes back out or whether it comes straight up, but it's coming directly into Miami's path.
I like your hat, Bobber.
According to the National, thank you. According to the National Hurricane Center, this is as of 2 hours ago, Ronnie. Andrea is going to fizzle out. That's it. It's not going to do anything.
Then it's the second one then. So I guess we'll see. But
we'll see.
2 more weeks before hurricane season. I'll start.
I told Trek this. I'm going to find that motherfucker who keeps blessing the rains down in fucking Africa and shoot his ass.
Hey Ryan, I got another one. I got another one word for you. Sandy.
Yep. I remember that one.
Oh my God, Ricochet got thrown pretty hard.
Oh, he got broken in that fucking match. I swear to God. All right, everybody have their lists open there. Track, Bobbitt, and Ronnie.
Yeah, 1 second. Sorry about that, Heather.
If you want, Yes. Whatever. But nobody's picked anything yet. I'm making sure the other 3 have their lists open. And then we'll get started once I know for sure.
Yep.
You all set?
I'll open what you sent me.
Okay.
Yep.
Good. All right. Sarah, since you won last time, I'm going to let Ryan go first.
Okay, sounds fair.
Let's get the window open. There we go. Okay, so who do you pick there, Ryan?
Ronnie.
Okay. Let's see here. So, Ronnie, what is Ric Flair's real name?
We know him by so many names. His ex-wives know him by so many names. But Ric Flair's actual real name is Fred.
So what do you think, Ryan?
That is false.
Actually, Ric Flair was born in the 1950s in Tennessee and sold in the black market for baby adoption ring. And his real name actually was Fred.
Oh.
Yeah, I actually did some research through the Tennessee, I guess the statistics, the data.
Right.
And he's got 3 different last names, but all of his birth certificates show Fred. And that was how he was born, as a Fred. Doesn't look like a Fred.
No, not one bit. Rick definitely fits in better.
Looks like a Richard.
Alrighty, Sarah.
What the fuck, Richard?
I'm gonna go with Bobbitt.
Alrighty, Bobbitt. Let's see here. Okay.
And they go to another commercial.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
Alright, Bobbitt. This wrestler's gimmick was going to be completely different. Who was it? $28, just to give you a little help there.
Okay, thanks.
Gimmick.
Brodus Clay. He originally wanted to be a Funkadactyl.
What do you think, Sarah?
I think he's lying.
You are right. That is a lie. Sarah, you're very good at this game.
Thank you. I don't even try, and I just kind of guess.
Alrighty.
I'm good with wrestling and other things. I'm almost better with football, if anything. But that's just me.
Alrighty, Ryan.
I love wrestling, but I've been watching wrestling since I was 3, so.
Yeah, about the same here. I mean, I watched Undertaker walk out with Brother Love, and it's just like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, Bruce Pritchard, Brother Love.
Yep.
That's what I thought.
Alrighty, Ryan, who do you pick?
Trek.
Trek? Okay. Let's see. There is one tattoo Randy Orton has that nobody knows about. What is this tattoo of?
My balls, your chin!
34.
I was finding it, but JP had to
He
sabotage
does
the
it all the
background.
time. I have to live with it.
Oh,
He
poor
has one
Heather.
that
I'm just kidding. Poor Heather.
He has one that says "Welcome aboard."
I believe that is true.
No, he does not.
That
I
sounds
will
like
laugh
a
my ass
butt
off if
sex
we
joke.
find out one day that he actually does, because he does seem like that kind of a personality. But
What does he have?
all the skull tattoos and the tribal tattoo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he has got one on like his rib area that's like a Bible, something with
Yep.
biblical or something.
Okay, can we get off Randy Orton? Fuck him.
I love Randy Orton, so he's like one of my all-time favorites.
He
So
could straight piss off.
Are they done?
I like the Viper.
Alrighty, Sarah, your turn to pick.
I think I'm gonna go with Ronnie.
Alrighty, Ronnie. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
I like your pink sweatshirt, by the way.
Oh, thanks. It says Daytona Beach all across the back.
I would like to go there when it's Daytona 500 season. That would be cool.
It's a madhouse, but it's fun.
I heard that from people that live down there. They tell me that.
Yeah. What other job did world famous Kenny Omega have before wrestling? Ow! Ow!
I would have loved to have seen him as the exotic dancer.
Same here. Hey, some of the gay ones make a damn good dancer.
That's right.
Yeah, he is a hottie. I'm sorry, but Kenny Omega's hot.
He was a stock boy at Costco's.
What do you say, Sarah?
I think she's lying.
It's actually true.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
what
he worked at IGA and Costco's, stocking shelves.
Oh wow, I would have never guessed that.
Right?
I still prefer the male stripper.
Yeah, I'll with you, Ron.
I'm being eaten by our child.
Oh.
Alrighty, Ryan, who do you pick?
Bobbit.
Go with Bobbit again. Ow! My finger doesn't bend that way.
Is that Wendy that was doing that to you?
She was trying to bite my finger, and it actually tried to bend it backwards at the same time.
Ow!
Yeah. Yeah.
Ouch.
While also bending it in half. So it's even more like, hey!
Ouch, Wendy.
Okay then. So, Bobbit, name the largest meal once consumed by André the Giant. Number 14.
A great white shark.
All right. Mr. Andre the Mr. Giant once consumed 7,000 calories in beer, 12 steaks, and 15 lobsters with referee Tim White in one sitting.
What do you think, Ryan?
I'll say that's true.
It is. We are now all tied up here, folks.
How he didn't have a heart attack, the world will never know.
Well, he did have a heart attack eventually, just after all the beer.
He drank a lot of beer back in the day, Andre the
Oh,
Giant.
yeah.
Oh, my
Well,
goodness.
if you think about it, he kind of had to in order to feel any kind of buzz because of his size.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, the average beer can at that time was the same size as his fucking hand.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Alrighty, Sarah, who do you pick?
I'm gonna go with track.
Okay. Alrighty, track. Surprise! The Rock is not only multi-time world champion, a movie star, hardworking producer, or a wonderful father. He also loves this hobby. 22.
Oh, he's a fisherman, and he raises them on like catfish and stuff on his pond.
What do you think, Sarah?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with true. I guess.
That is true. Jeez.
Shut up.
Sarah is now 1 point ahead. He is indeed. He's got all of this in his own fishing pond on his family's land.
Yeah, my cousin's actually friends with his cousin, believe it or not.
She might be hungry, actually.
His cousin lives in Denver, actually. My cousin lives in Denver, and they're actually pretty good friends.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Ryan, who do you pick?
Let's go back to Ronnie.
Back to Ronnie? Okay.
Jeez, fuck me, I guess.
You can pick JP, guys. That's okay.
Oh, okay.
See the other option, right?
Alrighty, Ronnie.
Dog's
Now
up
that-
here with me.
Now that Dean has left the WWE, what is he up to with his free time?
He's tossing Roman salad in the back.
This is number 30, Ronnie.
I was gonna say he's basically being Renee's boy toy now, but
He's
There
a
is that.
fluffer.
There is that.
He's a fluffer.
Hey, come fluff me.
No, he's a guy fluffer.
he's taken up goat farming.
What do you say, Ryan?
I'm gonna say that's false.
Okay, that's another point. We are tied up yet again.
What time did you start?
The game?
Yeah.
About 7:40.
All right. We'll play until 20 or 10 after.
Okay.
14 minutes.
Alrighty, Sarah, who do you pick?
I'm gonna go with Bobbit.
Well, fuck me, I guess.
No, thank you.
Thanks.
Bobbit's kind of cute, by the way.
Well, by God.
Thank you.
Alrighty then, Bobbit. We have all seen Al Snow talking to his faithful companion, Head. Who is the one who's answering him back?
His penis.
Which number is that?
33.
Thanks. Well,
Don't
Al
try to-
Snow's head is possessed by no other than Leaf Cassidy.
What do you say?
He's lying.
That's right.
No, but yeah, you are. You're very cute, Baba. Don't let
Thank
anybody
you.
say you're not.
Alrighty,
And Veronica and Lisa are beautiful ladies, so don't tell me that they're not, because I'll beat anybody up that's ever mean to you guys.
Well, thank you.
I have people's backs. I'm a very loyal friend, so.
Some days I feel like Cruella DeVille, though.
Brian.
Oh,
I'm
come
strong
on.
this way some days. I'm telling you. Like, I've had my days where I feel like crap for days, and I'm like, ugh. Work was taking it out on me, but thank God I don't have to work tomorrow. Woohoo!
Either.
Alrighty, Ryan, who do you pick?
JP.
Yep, you're up.
There you go, JP.
Who?
You.
Got some.
Okay.
Who's on first?
Alright. Andre the Giant was famous for his size, drinking jokes, and
His penis is 2 inches long. No, in the 80s, Andre the Giant fell asleep during a match with Big John Studd.
I'll believe that's false.
no, it actually happened. He drank too much wine and passed the fuck out.
In the middle of the ring, he also did it with Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
And Sergeant Slaughter.
That one too.
Who's there?
Oh, I love Sergeant Slaughter. That guy was cool. And true facts, he actually was in the military, Sergeant Slaughter, believe it or not.
Yep.
That is true.
He was also a part of the cartoon series G.I. Joe.
He was also in Camp WWE.
Yep.
What?
Alrighty, Sarah, who do you pick?
I'm gonna go with I'll go with JP. Why not?
All right.
Name one prank Rey Mysterio and Shelton Benjamin love to take part in on the road.
Putting bananas up their asses. I'm just kidding.
That was not one on the road. That was in the locker room.
Rey Mysterio and Shelton Benjamin played pranks on the road with gas station attendants. As they both were not well known, pretending to fight in the store, which would cause the attendants to become referees themselves to break things up.
What do you say?
I think he's lying.
He's telling the truth.
I don't lie!
I call bullshit.
Knowledge. That's awesome.
Alrighty,
Think
Ryan.
about it too. Rey Mysterio, everybody knows him with the mask.
Rey
So
Mysterio can straight
without
fuck
the
off.
mask,
Exactly.
Not a fan of Rey Mysterio. We all know this.
Alrighty, Ryan, who do you pick?
Trek.
Okay.
Oh, look, Roman Reigns is on fucking, he's one of the wild card guys.
yep.
How much you want to bet this is for that title?
Alrighty, Trek. What celebrities were Sheamus and Brodus Clay bodyguards for before becoming wrestlers?
The Chipmunks.
No, the Chippendales.
You know this fucking story.
Sheamus was for Bono, and Cesaro was for Snoop Dogg.
What do you say, Ryan?
False.
This is to tie it up. I'm sorry, what was that?
False.
False? You are wrong.
Yes.
They did indeed work for Bono and Snoop Dogg.
Yep, I knew it. Yep, that's so true.
Yep. Alrighty, Sarah, who do you pick?
I'm gonna go back with my beautiful friend Veronica.
Oh, I got the perfect one then.
Oh,
What crazy idea did Goldust try to push on creative to keep his career afloat? Number 6.
he actually took to the WWE executives to have breast implants to enhance his character, totaling $1 million.
What do you think?
I think she's lying.
She's telling the truth.
What?
Fuck Goldust.
When it comes to Goldust, do you really expect anything different?
I guess not. I guess he's a weird character. It is what it is.
You have 7 minutes to go. What's the score?
It's 3-2 with Sarah in the lead. Trying to tie the game up here. Who do you pick?
Bobbin.
Okay. Let's see here.
Baby girl.
Alrighty, Bobbit. There are so many new diseases out there. We just learned of a new one that Stephanie McMahon suffers from. What is it called?
Loudmouthitis.
It's number
Ligma.
38.
What number is that?
38.
All right, thanks. Well, other than whoritis, Stephanie McMahon didn't actually get a boob job. She unfortunately suffers from magnetitis.
What do you think?
I think that's false.
You got it right on the head. We have a tied game again.
I mean, come on, there's no such thing as
Oh my
magnetitis.
god.
Does she have rosacea?
That's great.
I believe she does have rosacea.
She
yeah.
has rosacea of the mouth, yeah?
No, it's more like rosacea of the vagina, but whatever.
Oh, good lord.
She got a job. That's pretty obvious.
She's had several boob jobs.
I was gonna say she got more than one.
Alrighty, Sarah, who do you pick?
I'm gonna go with Trek.
Trek? Okay. Alrighty, Trek number 44. The Firefly Funhouse. We've all seen the inside, but what's the outside made of?
What I've heard is Legos.
What do you say?
Lying.
You think he's lying? You're correct. He is lying.
It's made of Matt Hardy's skin.
Foreskin.
Oh.
Alrighty, Ryan.
JP.
God damn it. I'm just kidding. You're good.
What other career has mankind held?
Besides being really good at giving hand jobs, he was a conductor or maestro for the New York Philharmonic.
I'm going to say that's false.
You are correct.
Nick, this is a tie game with 4 minutes to go.
Exactly. It's getting exciting here. I think we'll keep this format from now on. It's definitely more fun.
I think it is. I think it's less, tedious,
Yep. Alrighty, Sarah, who do you pick?
I think I'm gonna go back with Veronica.
Girl power.
Alrighty, Ronnie, number
Yeah.
15 here. Is wrestling the only business famous wrestlers Asuka and Finn Balor have?
No. Strippers.
I wished.
They're whores.
Which one's this?
15.
Okay.
Okay.
I wanted to make sure.
Yep.
No, Asuka is an entrepreneur. She owns her own hair salon, and it's called Another Heaven. And Finn Balor is his passion for Legos.
What do you think?
That's true.
It's, actually, Finn Balor, yeah, he's also a drive-through order taker
For Wendy's?
at Burger King.
Well, that is true because Asuka owns a hairstyling company too, so that's true.
Yeah, she actually owns the salon, apparently.
Yep.
Yep.
She's also a stripper.
And a video game designer.
And a video game.
Yep.
Oh, where is she a stripper at? Because I will be there I'll be there in 2 minutes.
Okay. Why?
Alrighty, Ryan. Since we are running close on time here, who do you pick?
Bob.
Bobbit. Okay. What hobbies do Brock and Bailey enjoy doing in their off time? Number 13.
All right, thanks.
Uh-huh. Oh, you stop it.
All right. Believe it or not, the new SmackDown Women's Champion Bailey enjoys pogo sticking, while Brock Lesnar enjoys going to the small town rodeo circus.
I'll say that's true.
You are correct. And we are tied again here, folks.
I'm gonna go with Veronica.
Okay. Wendy Beatty. Since we did speak about him in the chat not too long ago, Ronnie, what two celebrities have marked the full length of Bruno Sammartino's title reign? It's number 16.
That would be. Trying to think of the dates here. The JFK assassination and Armstrong on the moon.
What do you think?
That's true.
That is correct.
And that's 8-10.
Right, just one more question.
Ryan, who do you pick?
Trek.
Alrighty. Trek. Where did Jim Henson come up with the idea of one Muppet in particular? 25.
He came up with it when he saw Sheamus.
And what Muppet was it?
The Beaker.
What do you think, Ryan?
False.
You are correct.
Ooh.
Alrighty. Tiebreaker question here.
That's fine.
And that's to you, Sarah. Who do you pick?
I'm gonna go with Trek.
Okay, Trek. What is one secret Nakamura would hate to get out about himself? It's number 29.
He has 4 balls.
He's actually part of the royal Chinese family.
I think that's a lie.
You are correct. And with it being the time limit up, that means Sarah here has won the game.
Again.
2 in a row.
Kicking butt.
Sarah with 7, and we got Ryan with 6. You put up a good fight there, man.
Good.
Much
Ryan
better
Fair,
than
high
last.
five. Yeah.
Yeah, you did, yes.
I give him an air high five for being good.
That was
I'm
fun.
good about it.
So yeah, that was a little that format was a lot more fun with
Yeah.
wrestling or Hollywood Squares.
Wrestling squares, honestly, it was more entertaining.
It was. You spilled my drink, didn't
A
you?
little bit. You'll be all right.
Well, that
Yeah.
is the strategy of the X's and O's where people go.
Yeah.
Oh, Wendy.
Wendy.
Yes, Wendy is here.
Here's a fun fact that nobody knows. JP was the inspiration for Bert.
Oh, and another thing about Shinsuke Nakamura, a lot of people don't know, is he likes to go surfing.
No, everybody knows that.
And you know who his best friend was, believe it or not, before he got fired from WWE? James Ellsworth.
Who's best friend?
Nakamura's.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah, when I lived in Maryland, Ellsworth actually did a lot of the indies up there, and he was only like 45 minutes from where we live, where he had a house, and he did all the bingo halls, and when he was doing on the indie circuit, when he would just do like the wrestling in the gymnasiums and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I like Bailey. I'm kind of glad that they gave her the title. You know, she
I
deserves.
wouldn't have had her cash in last night though.
They probably should have waited until SummerSlam.
No, they should have waited way longer than that.
Or maybe WrestleMania.
I would have done it at WrestleMania. In the middle of one of the biggest matches. I would have had Carmella cash in. See, that's why I didn't want Carmella to win, because it would have been great if they would have cashed in at WrestleMania during the main event.
That's true. I'm just glad Becky's not two-time champion, 2 belts anymore. Thank God.
She needs to be no belt at this point.
Me too.
Look, here's the thing with Becky. We can sit here and say that I hate. Everybody probably assumes that I hate Becky.
No, I don't think you hate her. I think you just think she's just not a good champion.
She's not.
That's the thing. Like, she's a good wrestler. Don't get me wrong. She's a good wrestler.
Yeah, but she's stale as a champion.
Yeah, it's kind of like that with who's its face too? That's a champion. Kofi Kingston's just a replacement champion, in my opinion.
Yep, he's what do you call it?
Placeholder?
No,
Yeah,
transition. He's a transition.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Well, with Becky, we got all that overexposure with her.
Yeah. For SmackDown, I think the champion needs to be Roman Reigns. I'm sorry, but
No. I mean, it most likely will be. I honestly think Brock Lesnar's going to cash in on Kofi Kingston.
oh, I believe that.
I don't think he's going to cash in on Seth Rollins.
Nope.
No.
I think he would be smart cashing in on Kofi personally.
I don't care who he cashes in on. He can beat both of them. I don't give a shit.
I'll be right back.
All right. Oh, God, we're getting a fucking revival again?
Oh, are you serious? You wonder why WWE's, creative sucks. I'm sorry, but it sucks.
Who?
It fucking sucks. Creative for WWE.
Hold on. Sarah, what are you talking about? Slow down. What do you mean?
WWE creative sucks right now. I'm sorry, but it sucks.
What sucks?
WWE creative.
It's Vince McMahon. Let's rephrase that. It's not creative. It's Vince McMahon. It's all Vince McMahon. It's all Vince McMahon. But we can say creative sucks. We talked about it at the beginning. Me and Ronnie talked about it at the beginning. We say creative sucks, but the man is a fucking genius. Want to know why he's a genius? And we're reiterating ourselves because not everybody was here at the time. Is it got people talking? You're goddamn right.
Yep.
Whether it's good or it's bad, the man is a fucking genius.
Oh, I'm not saying he's not. He's a very brilliant guy. It's just, I don't know. It's just something needs to change.
Nothing is ever
Nothing's
going to change.
Vince
Even
is
if Triple
set
H
to
takes
switch.
over, and I keep saying this, even if Triple H takes over, it's not going to change like you think it's going to. It's going to be continuity of the same fucking thing.
I agree.
You will see The Undertaker. You will see Brock Lesnar. You will see Shawn Michaels. You will see John Cena. You will see Ric Flair. You'll see Batista. You'll see Randy Orton. You're going to see more of the same because nostalgia acts are what WWE gets it. Nostalgia acts are where it's at, and WWE has the nostalgia acts to bring in. AEW does not. That's how WWE will combat AEW.
And Vince,
I can't hear you.
Vince doesn't think anything's broken. So in his mind, mentality is if it's not broken, there's nothing to fix. To him, this is his creative insight, and it works like it did last night. It pissed off so many people that for 12 plus hours, everybody was talking about what happened at Money in the Bank.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to
Using the nostalgia.
here. I got to go let my dog out. Hold on.
Okay. What do you think, Ryan? You've been awful quiet. Ryan leave? Ryan left.
He didn't like your question.
I guess not.
He said, "The hell with this, I'm leaving."
Hey, there he is. Now he's back.
Sorry.
No, that's all right. No. That's quite all right. What do you think, man?
About what?
Were you not listening to the conversation?
I had the stream on mute, and then I got disconnected from Skype, so I didn't hear the 60 seconds.
Okay, so we're talking about Vince McMahon.
Uh-huh.
What do you think? I get it. People don't like what Vince is doing. Creatively, it don't make sense. But you have to admit the guy's a genius.
Yeah, he is. He's done a lot over the years, you know.
And last night got people talking. They weren't talking about AEW. I mean, people were talking about AEW, but maybe he wants everybody to talk about AEW. Because maybe Vince gets it. Wrestling is never going to change. WWE's already done everything there is to do in wrestling. New Japan's already done everything there is to do in wrestling. Where is AEW going to get new wrestling? Never going to happen. The only thing they can do to compete with WWE, and I don't think it's enough, is to tell good storylines. And pretty much WWE's told every storyline there is to tell. It's been around forever. That's why they're rehashing old stuff, I think. It's just the way WWE is. And that's the way wrestling is. I hate to say it, and I've said it before, I think wrestling's dying.
There's a lot of sports out there that are starting to die off because there's just not much more that can be done with them.
Talk about JPW? I'm talking about wrestling in general, Arushinchu. Wrestling in general. But the big talk. But here's the thing. Everybody says, quit talking about AEW. The big talk is that AEW is going to overtake WWE. That's not going to happen. And if anybody thinks that it is going to happen, they're silly.
Okay, I'm back.
I told that to Austin last night.
It would take a miracle for AEW to overtake WWE at any point.
Oh, kid.
At any point.
having it tonight.
Well, and like I was saying, I said this to Austin last night. AEW being a startup company, Vince McMahon is leaps and bounds above them already.
Mm-hmm.
And AEW has to come up to their level or to some degree close to their level before Vince is even consider changing anything, even if he would. But he
Wendy.
did not even consider it because they have other avenues for income, and this is just a part of how they make money.
That is true.
So AEW doesn't have movies out. AEW doesn't have the TV show yet. They have T-shirts, but they don't have the toys like Mattel. They don't have the stuff like Halloween costumes that they do. The wrestlers themselves with their little merch sales, like Alexa Bliss's headband or whatever. But it's just, it's going to take time for AEW to build, but how they grow and how they build is not even going to put a dent in anything right now for WWE. So WWE doesn't have to conform to AEW. AEW has to conform to what WWE's putting out there. And people are going to say, oh, well, this was great. Did you see All In? And they've got this guy, they got that guy. They're going to be doing shows here. They're going to be doing this. And WWE's already put that out. WWE is doing that, but maybe not to everybody's liking.
Here's another difference that I've been thinking about this. Do you honestly think that AEW is going to come to Madison, Wisconsin? Do you think AEW is going to go to Davenport, Iowa? Do you think AEW is going to go to those smaller cities like WWE? No, they will not. Because those smaller
I want to
cities,
go to the big markets.
those smaller cities don't care about wrestling. I mean, you can go to a show in Madison, and I guarantee you, their arena isn't even filled, and it's probably a 4,000 seat arena. They have the Kohl Center. They used to do Monday Night Raws in the Kohl Center, which seats 17,000 people, and it was packed to the hilt. But right now, nobody cares about wrestling in the smaller rural communities because not everybody has cable. Not everybody has the satellite dish. People don't understand that. Oh, WWE or AEW is going to over. I get it. It's brand new. People are excited. I'm actually looking forward to seeing it. However, I'm not going to go out of my way to talk up a company that hasn't done a goddamn thing yet. So that's my outlook on it.
Right. I mean, I'm on that same wavelength than anybody would be. It's new. It's fresh. And it's just a matter of what they're going to do and what they're going to give us. Yep. Then you may see WWE tweak some things, yep, but you're not going to see drastic major changes because everything runs through Vince. And Vince, at his age, is set in his ways. And he is comfortable with the silly humor, the gimmick acts and stuff, yep, like that, and the nostalgia acts. And that's what he is comfortable with.
Right about that, Veronica. Very right.
I mean, WWE. I mean, they're here. They're established. That's the thing. That's the big difference. That's the big difference. WWE is established. So
AEW doesn't have these yet.
AEW does not. They have talked about it, but let's let them have their first show before everybody goes out and buys the game. I mean, New Japan had a game put out, and it tanked. Because nobody knew who the competitors were.
I mean, yeah, people shits on the 2K games all the time, but I actually like them.
I
too.
The 2K games, they haven't changed anything. What is new about this game? What, the graphics?
The new tower system.
The new what?
It's their version of a tower system.
Yeah, but
What the fuck is that?
who wants to play that? That's not that. The GM mode
I wanted to play it.
would be the best thing that they could do. And they didn't do that for this game, did they?
Nope. They teased it, but then we're just like, no, fuck you.
They need to bring back the GM mode, because the GM mode, you can run your own wrestling company. Yeah, you can kind of do it in your Universal mode, but it makes no sense. Nothing's changed about the game in I don't know how many years. The old SmackDown games, way better. The SmackDown versus Raw game, way better.
Oh, I like those games. Those games are pretty fun.
The other thing too, I was thinking with WWE, they've got all that history on the network, and that's something AEW is going to probably have to consider too at some point, is streaming. Other than just, I know Time Warner is part of that package that they signed with TNT, but it's just, there's no old matches that you can go back and watch like you can with WWE if you want to relive a WrestleMania, or if you want to watch a, like your house or something like that. All that history with wrestling is with WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, I have over 20 years of WrestleMania and SummerSlam just right there sitting on top of my dresser.
Not only that, but WWE does tend to work with stuff like Impact, which allows them promotion for their Impact app or their global wrestling app, whatever it's called now.
I'll be right back. Give
WWE
me a
has
second.
yet.
What is your deal? Hey.
Yes, a new Funhouse.
Didn't want
Hopefully, we get more Tom Savini.
This is a pretty good segment. The Fire Fund House, I like it. It's pretty funny.
Is this gonna suffice you? Are you done being a
Be
shit?
right back.
By the way, these things are really cool, by the way.
Right.
I've got all the
I love
release them.
stuff. He's funny.
If you don't eat from this, you're just going in your crib and staying there. No.
Yeah, Wendy was having a rough moment there.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm gonna head out, everybody. I'm getting sleepy.
All right, Ryan, you have a good night,
All right,
man.
buddy.
All right, y'all.
Night,
Too. I thank y'all for having me on.
Nope, no problem, man. Anytime. Have a good one.
Y'all later. Take care.
You bet. You too.
Hey, man.
Wendy. I think
Oh, fuck.
I don't know what she wants.
I need some air freshener.
Well, you better get that. Frick is wrong with you. Leave it up to fucking Bob. I'm stripping. Fuck it.
You're stripping. What?
I'm getting taken off my jacket. It's fucking hot in here.
Yeah, I think he's got his heat on again.
Holy shit, man. It's fucking... Why he's got his heat on, I don't fucking know. It's only 50 degrees outside. Shit.
Dang, that's cold for you guys.
No, it's actually warm. For this time of year, it's warm. What's up, Dan
We got
Rex?
about 70 here today.
Well, you live in Missouri.
Yep.
No, it's gonna be warmer there than it will be here, depending.
I'm actually going to Iowa this weekend to go visit some friends.
Yeah. I gotta go to Iowa tomorrow. I work there.
Yeah, I gotta go there. I'm going there for a few days. I'm coming back Sunday night sometime. So
I'm sorry I didn't see it, man. I can't believe nobody got the reference. It was one Raw where John Cena announced his tag team, The Rock and his spit. Came out. Okay, yeah, I got you. I didn't see that. Sorry. I was actually paying attention to Wendy, who will not stop with her shit.
No! This is why we're not streaming next week, folks.
Calm down.
yep, I have a 4-day weekend this weekend. So
I only get a 3-day. Oh, fuck. Fucking hate this shit.
Look up JP's favorite part.
Fucking stupid.
Yes! I love this shit.
Shut the fuck up, Bobbit.
Yowie, wowie.
Does somebody want to go to bed early?
didn't him and JoJo have their baby?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, sweet Alexa, after this? How could Ron get any better?
Does somebody want to remove Bobbit from the call, please?
Oh God, annoying Alexa Bliss. Are you kidding me?
This is awesome.
Shut the fuck up, Bobbit. You're worse than a casual. Stop. You're fine. What is your problem right now, huh? Huh?
Hey, Bobbin, you actually might have a chance with Alexa. She's
Oh,
sick.
no.
Right? How do they not give her coffee before she goes out there? Who does that?
Please welcome my guest. She is the woman, the man, who successfully defended her Raw Women's Championship at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view last night, but unfortunately did not successfully retain the SmackDown Women's Championship. Please welcome my guest, Becky Lynch.
Stop. You're fine. You got gas. You got gas. That's
What's going on with that? That's some weird stuff.
Hey. Oh.
Man, Seth Rollins is lucky to have her.
Wendy, you're tired. You're tired. Okay. This. Fucking Nikki Cross is great.
I do. I like Nikki Cross. He's funny.
that you had a mountain to climb when you would face Lacey Evans and
He's married
Charlotte.
to
So my
Killian
question for
Dane.
you is, how does it feel to no longer be Becky Two Belts?
Oh my God.
Please tell me it's not who I think it is.
It
What
is.
in the fucking shit?
I agree, Wendy.
God, they are annoying. The Iconic.
And my headache begins.
Take a night.
The only one that's pretty is Peyton Roy.
Good night,
Yeah.
everybody. I'm not leaving. Wendy is.
Night,
Not
Wendy.
Wendy.
Yeah, she's being a turd. I think
Oh,
she's overtired.
Ronnie.
She's tired. That's all. And she doesn't want to give in. That's all it is.
Oh, I know. It is kind of early for her. I don't know why.
Because she didn't have today. She
No.
refused to.
That'll do it.
Oh my goodness.
I don't mind Lacey. I don't mind Lacey.
I'd rather deal with Lacey Evans over Iconics. Please.
Well, anybody
Same here.
would.
At least she served our
Where's
country.
Oscar and Kyrie?
Look at Nikki Cross.
Where to give proper credit. The reason you're no longer Becky Two Belts is because of me.
At least she's honest.
Hey, she is. I give her that. She's a beautiful lady, Lacey Evans.
She is. People are still calling her Becky Two Belts. It's fucking annoying.
Mhm.
Lacey, you can add sweetheart and honey to your sentences while wearing your granny's clothes all you like. But the fact of the matter is, the lady came around and got tapped out.
It took her 15 minutes to get out.
You couldn't get the job done when I could only give you half my attention. But now that you cost me my SmackDown Women's title, I can slap you around full time on Raw.
And there it is. Can I get a D from everybody? Kind of fucking obvious, isn't it? Fucking stupid.
It's that card! There's three of us! Against the one of you! I'll be your partner. You're still on too short, sweetheart. Actually, alright, she'll do. Whoa, I didn't agree to any of this. I'm not. You just need to stand there and look pretty. The man will take care of the rest. Let's go. Well, this is intriguing. Becky, Alexa, one team. Your coffee to hell. Becky said, don't worry, stand look pretty. I'll do all the work. Lacey Evans and the Iconics. It appears we're going to have a 6-1 tag team match here on Monday.
Oh, look at that. Conveniently, she's got her garb on. Fucking WWE.
Are they turning Alexa Bliss face or what
No.
the heck's going on?
Come on. Alexa Bliss can. She's not gonna do anything. She's just gonna stand there.
Yep.
How can we be so lucky that we get a Firefly Funhouse, an Alexa segment, and then we can see Alexa wrestle? Can this Raw get any better?
I don't think she is gonna wrestle. She's not cleared yet, as far as I know.
Bob it. Bob.
I like the Miz.
Yes.
Shut the fuck up. Please. Shut the fuck up.
Does anybody think the Miz is so underrated?
What was that?
I think the Miz is underrated.
I don't think he's underrated. I think he's about where he needs to be.
I actually like the Miz. He's good.
I don't mind the Miz. Miz is all right. I'm not gonna go out of my way to watch him wrestle, but he's decent on the mic. One of the best in the business.
I
Yeah.
love that show him and his wife have. It's hilarious.
I don't watch it. I mean, I do want to watch it. I just don't because I watch baseball. So, or yeah, I watch after SmackDown's over. I turn on the baseball game.
My dad actually likes to watch it. He thinks it's pretty funny.
You're here for Canadian basement. Okay, Tommy Scott. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, I guess. Well, my dad likes wrestling too, but he hasn't watched it in a while because he's got tired of the product. So
Do what? I'm sorry. Say it again.
me and my dad used to watch wrestling a lot when I was a kid and stuff. It was just me and my dad, type thing. It was fun. We'd always watch Monday Night Raw together, and he just kind of stops watching it now because he'd rather watch other stuff because he thinks the product's terrible now.
I mean, it is, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
So
Don't say AEW.
no,
Oh,
I'll probably
Jesus
watch
fucking
it.
Christ.
It's not going to be as they're not ahead of WWE, far as my concern, but
Does WWE adding to second WrestleMania in 2020? I do not understand the question. Are you asking if they're adding a second WrestleMania in 2020? That makes no sense. What?
He means, is it gonna be 2 days? I'm like, no.
Oh, they ain't never gonna fucking switch it to 2 days. No. What's the matter, Bobbit? You alright? You wanna cry on my shoulder?
Bobbit.
Who pooped in your Cheerios?
I know what the fucking belt is. And it's fucking retarded.
Well, of course it is. It's because it's another belt. I could give a shit what it is.
It's a Legends Heavyweight Championship belt.
Okay.
Dave said they weren't doing that.
How do you know, Bobbit?
Take it for what it's worth because it's being reported by Dave Meltzer.
Well, of course, Dave Meltzer. Okay.
But that's what he's been hearing backstage.
Okay.
It's going to be a Legends Heavyweight Championship. It's going to be between Goldberg and Undertaker at Saudi.
No.
Okay. No. I don't know why you're talking about a second WrestleMania. He's talking about a second WrestleMania, not a second day. The second one being in October. No, they ain't doing that. That makes no sense at all.
If anything, a SummerSlam is considered a second WrestleMania almost.
It's the summer version of WrestleMania. But I don't even think. Look, WWE doesn't treat their fucking pay-per-view any of their pay-per-views like they should be treated. None, even WrestleMania. I said it last night. WrestleMania is nothing more than a glorified fucking house show with fireworks. That's all it is. They don't invest anything into their pay-per-views at all. None of them. See, look at Alexa Bliss.
Alexa's being smart. She's just sitting there and not doing anything because she's smart.
No, because she's concussed.
Yep.
Again, no, she's
She's
not.
smart.
She's not concussed. It's because she got her boobs done did again. Has nothing to do with her being concussed. That's what they're telling you, but it's not true.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm just saying what their reason is. I know what the real reason is, man.
What in the fuck are these refs? My God.
These refs are terrible tonight.
These last couple of days, these
Can
refs have
somebody
been
shut up the Iconics?
The pay-per-view, they were horrible.
Oh my God. How many botches did I always talk about the wrestlers botching. I think the refs botched like 5 times last night.
The only one that's pretty out of the Iconics is Peyton Royce.
I could care less. They're both annoying.
She's getting married to Ty Dillinger. Peyton Royce is.
Mm-hmm.
He just opened a gym down here in Apopka. Him and Tyler Breeze.
Breeze, yeah.
Mhm.
I like Tyler Breeze. I'm glad he went back down to NXT to do something.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Tyler Breeze either. It's just something about him. He's all right. He's a good wrestler. He doesn't fit WWE mold.
He would be good on Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor is Ring of Honor. New Japan does it right. They are for what you take it for what they are.
Oh, I love New Japan. My favorite's Okada.
I like them all, actually. I don't have a favorite. And that's another thing that I just don't understand. Why do people have a favorite wrestler?
They're all good over there too. I'm not saying that, but Okada's like been my favorite since day one.
Well, no, I understand that, but that's my thing. I've never really had a favorite wrestler. I just enjoyed watching wrestling. So when people ask me, and I've been pretty consistent, they go, "Who's your favorite wrestler?" I don't have a favorite wrestler. I love wrestling. My favorite wrestler is the wrestler that is inside of the ring at that time. Even though these guys are not really giving me any sort of entertainment, but
I like Ric Flair. Ric Flair was one of my favorites.
Flair was good. One of the best workers in WWE history, or in wrestling history.
Oh, of course, Hogan. You can't say
Can't
Hogan.
not put him. Well, he wasn't one of the great workers. He was there. He was that over the top superstar. That's what Hulk Hogan was. He people liked him for who he was.
Macho Man Randy Savage was good too.
With Hulk Hogan, it was more of that all-American hero that got him pretty much over. So now I always get shit for who I like because I like Chris Benoit. And the first thing people say is, I can't believe you like him. Well, I like him for what he did as a wrestler.
Yeah.
And the same with Triple H. And the same with Shawn Michaels. I mean, they were always 3 that I followed consistently. And for what they did from beginning to when their careers ended or other things that occurred. But that was the wrestling aspect of it. And then, of course, Triple H has always been good on the mic. Shawn Michaels was iffy. He kind of bounced off Triple H a lot with the mic skills and stuff. But even with The Rock, I mean, when he first came in, I did not care for him at all.
He wasn't very good when he first came. When he turned heel,
Yep.
when he turned heel, it was the best thing that they ever did with him. Because look at what it did for him. It got him over. And that The Rock when he first came out, although he had the character that he was portraying just did not sit well with people at all. If you listened or watch, I don't know, what was it? They had a documentary, and I don't know if it was Monday Night Wars, but
I think it was.
they talked about The Rock, how he just was not the guy. I think it was Monday Night Wars when they talked about The Rock. When he first came up, he didn't care about The Rock. Everybody hated him. They were like, die, Rocky, die, and all this shit.
Yeah.
And they took that and they turned it into something gold when he said, you all shit on me, now I'm going to shit on you. And he just flipped the switch. And ever since then, The Rock has been who he is.
I like Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero's good. I'm not a fan of I think Eddie Guerrero probably one of my favorite luchadors, and I hate luchador wrestling.
You don't have to join me with it.
Because he can do it all. He's not just a lucha libre. He's not just a flippy shit guy. He can do it all.
Oh no, not at all.
Well, the other one for me was Edge. Edge was another one that I pretty much followed. I didn't care for him a lot with Christian. I liked him more solo.
Oh, you didn't care for him when him and Christian. I mean, I didn't mind Christian and Edge because they could pull off the comedic act while being assholes. And they played it so well. What they're doing with the Usos and the Revival, it don't work. It just does not sit well. Now, if it was, I don't know, who would be a good tag team today where they could pull off what they're doing with the Revival?
This is a New Day.
Well, the New Day, of course, but I'm talking outside of the New Day.
We got Otis and Tucker.
Otis and Tucker, you got
I'm talking
Bullet Club.
heel. I'm talking heels. I think the Bullet Club. Anderson and Gallows, they can pull it off. But they're one of the best tag teams in the world. They can wrestle. They can be assholes. They can be heels. And they can probably pull off what Edge and Christian. I didn't mind what Edge and Christian did. This is way better than what we're seeing today.
Jeff and Matt Hardy were pretty cool back in the day, I'll tell you.
Yeah, but look at them today.
Yeah, they're pretty much broken down.
Yeah.
Look at them
Dudley
today.
Boyz, those guys were pretty cool back in the day too.
Back in the day, but look at what's done to their body. Jeff Hardy's out with an injury again.
Yep.
That's my issue. That's my issue with this high-flying shit. Look at what it does. It shortens a career. Like, Jeff Hardy probably could have been The Undertaker Part 2 if he didn't have to do all that high-flying shit that everybody wants to see him do.
Oh, I agree. He's a good wrestler, Jeff Hardy.
He is. Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy, they have their own wrestling school, one of the best wrestling schools out there. Because I can honestly tell you that you probably, think about it, if they didn't have NXT, I bet you some of the guys that they pull would come from that school because they know how to wrestle. WWE be like, can you help us teach these guys the WWE way? And they would be able to pull it off.
Uh-huh.
Because
Harley
they've been there.
Here we go.
Pretty good too.
Settle down, Bob, but it's all right.
Let's see what the hell it is.
I don't think it's Legends title. I don't think it is.
Now that guy's a legend, Mick Foley.
Yep.
Yeah, I have all of his books, and everyone that he wrote or collaborated with. I mean, I even have the Christmas one and the Halloween one. I mean, it's amazing that how he put all that together just
He's
by
throwing the belt around,
taking-
so like WWE needs this bullshit.
I like Kurt Angle. That was one of my favorites.
Well, we know it's green.
And it's got gold.
It's gold.
It looks
Bob, it's
fucking
right.
horrible.
Bob, it's right. This fucking hardcore title will flip my shit. Like they need a new title. How about not?
It's
No
the
reaction
7 belt.
whatsoever.
The fuck is? Do you see what I mean?
What the fuck?
This is the dumbest looking belt, I swear to God.
It was also the most anticlimactic revealing ever in the history of WWF.
He's trying to sell. This is
Fucking-
so dumb.
Trying to sell a title that looks like a fucking watch.
That's what I was thinking. I do like the shirt though.
How
It's
do you know what the fuck to
tie
say?
dye.
They're trying to rehash old fucking shit.
We gotta do something for the ratings, I guess.
Hell, I would prefer the fucking hardcore belt now.
No, it's not. You have fucking Flavor Flav design a title.
So it's basically a viewer retention belt to keep people interested through the 3rd hour.
There you go. That's it.
That's it. If it's going to be at the 3rd hour, that's what it is.
But it's a 24/7 belt. It's not the 3rd hour belt. No, dumbass. Let's see.
It's the only way it's going to get any prestige.
I just want to fucking stop watching this fucking show.
I just
I have.
So basically, right now, whoever wants that belt just needs to run out and grab it. And they're the 24/7 champ right now.
I just don't know what to say.
To help me God, if Hornswoggle comes running out.
Hell, a fucking mop could be the champion now, JP. A mop.
Well, the Godfather's hosts were champion before.
Oh, Jesus, man.
The popcorn vending guy come out.
This is about as bad as the fucking XFL idea was. I just don't know what to say.
JP's having a blast.
So
What
stupid.
the fuck is going on right now?
I-
If you pick up the
I
belt,
don't
you're the
know.
champion.
Champion.
You don't have to. You don't have to do a 1, 2, 3. You just have to pick up the belt.
And you notice the only people out there are the people that have been in catering.
Oh, Eric Young looks good.
They literally jumped off the deep end.
I kind of like Eric Young as a singles competitor. He was good in TNA, I'll tell you that much.
Sarah, the next house show you go to, you make sure you run in and grab that belt so you can be
Yeah.
champion.
Yep. I was actually there when
I'm a 24/7 champion now.
I was actually there when Daniel Bryan beat AJ Styles for the championship at SmackDown.
I remember. Yeah. I remember you were there and the Bobbit ran out of the room that time. Like, oh shit.
Oh my God, they're fighting over a lime belt.
This is ridiculous.
Have you seen the 205 Live belt? It's purple.
This is the dumbest
I need
shit
to
I've
find
ever
out whatever the
seen.
fuck they're smoking, because you know what? It looks like a hell of a lot of fun to be in that divisional world right now.
It matches no way Jose's hair.
He almost went into the first row.
You're kidding me.
Championship.
I just so deal. Cause fuck it, why not?
Titus World Slide!
Oh fuck, we're starting this fucking
Anybody's a
shit.
champion, apparently. Fuck
Fucking
it.
Bobby Robert Roode. Oh my God. I hope Vince gets bored with it. You know he's doing this for his own fucking entertainment, right?
They brought the idea up to him. He loved it. He
Bobby's
was
the
going to go for it.
champion. This is so funny. This is
I give up. My hands are up.
This is just pure entertainment. This is funny. The belt looks dumb, but it's funny.
I agree with you. It looks funny, but it's like,
Oh, don't worry, Aaron. It's now Robert Roode who's the champion.
Now they're going to have segments where it's going to be in someone's gym bag and they're going to take it, or they're going to be in the shower.
Well, you know what it's gonna be though. It's gonna be like that they're gonna interrupt on the network like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, saying we had a house show and we had a 24/7 rule hit. And we have a new champion and stuff.
Dan, if I'm kinding you, that means I'm being nice. I'm not being nice. That was the dumbest shit I have ever fucking seen.
That was as bad as fucking Pat Patterson
Now.
pinning Briscoe
While
in
he's
his
sleeping.
sleep.
Now, that being said, that was also the funniest thing.
It's the easiest way to ease the tension from last night, yes.
Now, take it for what it was. Was that entertaining?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
It honestly does not matter who the champion is, because if you want me to think about it, I can't wait to fucking look on Twitter, because guess what? People are going to be talking about
gonna
what
say,
fucking
Titus will be
WWE
trending.
did tonight.
And they're going to have a list of 6 other people that have pinned other people for that championship before the end of Raw.
Some of the dumbest shit that they do is some of the funniest shit that they do.
Yes.
Why Society? That was a little peek back into the Attitude Era of the hardcore belt. That's what that
Yeah,
was.
pretty much.
I give him this. It was better than the ECW revival.
Oh my god. Yeah, they replaced the name of the pay-per-view Backlash or something. That's called Stomping Grounds.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, I do not mind that. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I think it's just different.
I think we have a problem with that. I don't mind
know
it.
what?
It's that name.
I'm going to do the 24/7 belt now in MVW.
She is beating the shit out of Wendy right now. I'm just kidding. She's not.
God, I really don't want to see this match, Goldberg and Undertaker. I really could care less.
You know what? It's not for you. It's honestly not. That match is not for you. It is for the Prince of Saudi Arabia.
Yep.
People have got to realize that. What they're seeing on Super Showdown is not for you. It is for the Prince of Saudi Arabia because that's what he wants to see. They're paying him. They're paying them $100 million to do it.
Of course they are.
And then what's the other one? Bobby Lashley and Finn Balor.
Just saying. I mean, everybody can be pissed off about it, but it's not for you. Never
I thought it
was.
going to be Finn Balor and Andrade.
I fucking can't stand Andrade seeing all this. Cannot fucking stand him. I don't know why. I cannot stand him.
I'd rather see Aleister Black and Finn Balor. No offense.
Well, again, Sarah, I say to you, that show is not for you. It is for the Prince of Saudi Arabia.
I get it.
Well, I mean, I would rather see fucking a monkey fuck a football bat. But I'm not going to get
At
that.
least getting Triple H and Randy Orton, though. That should be cool.
Again, that match is not for you. That is for the Prince of Saudi Arabia. That's what he wants to see. The motherfucker wanted to see Yokozuna wrestle.
And Warrior. I think he said Savage too. I'm like, yeah, good luck on that one. Need a Ouija board.
Yeah, that Saudi Arabia show is not for us, the fans. It is for the Prince of Saudi Arabia. And until people understand that, they're never going to get it. Who's paying for them to do that show? Saudi Arabia.
They are.
Maybe.
Exactly.
And they're getting pyro.
That's true.
They like the fireworks over there.
They do.
Yep.
And I mean that sincerely. They like fireworks.
Yeah.
They like blowing shit up. No pun intended.
I'm just going to do a 24/7 battle on MVW now. Fuck it.
Of course you are, Bobbit.
Bob was going to have JP.
Well, I have the Daniel Bryan wheat belt, so.
I want to challenge for the championship, actually.
Which one?
The women's championship.
She wants to go after Heather.
You have to go after Heather's. I fucking retired.
We got destroyed by Alexa Bliss.
Yep, we did.
I'm still hurting from that match.
Yeah, me too.
Nope, we're back. We're back. Look, he's like, I don't know where to hide. I don't know where to hide. Look at him run. He's running like a fucking idiot. Here comes everybody running around the corner. And here they come. Get him! Look at these fucking idiots. Fucking Drake Maverick bringing up the rear. They should be. Either that or Keystone Cops music.
You know, Drake Maverick is good friends with EC3 and Braun Strowman.
Well, EC3 and Drake Maverick have been together. They were together in Impact.
Yep. When he was
Sure,
Rockstar Spud, yeah.
Mm-hmm. He was his lackey, butler, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Slave. I don't fucking know what you want to call it.
I actually like Drew McIntyre.
I do too.
Anybody else notice that all of a sudden the Raw's got brand new graphics?
No.
Yeah, the fucking name change and everything's like all black now.
I don't know
Even
what
the thingy that goes around arena,
the
it's
thingy
all
that
black now. It's not white.
the thingy that goes around the arena. Well, I mean, Raw is red and black.
What are you talking about? The message boards, Bobbit?
Well, if you look at the
Yeah,
Titantron,
look, everything's all black now instead of white.
Bobbit, it's okay. It's okay. Change is good. Change is okay.
I hope Roman Reigns beats Shane McMahon. Please, God.
You want Miz to? I could give two fucking shits about this fucking feud. This feud should end.
No, I want. It's gonna be Roman Reigns and Shane McMahon.
I don't want to see fucking Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon just needs to go away.
You just need
I
to stay
agree.
backstage.
Shane McMahon needs to decide whether or not he's a fucking competitor or if he's a fucking owner of the company. Storyline wise.
True.
It's getting fucking annoying. Nothing happened to the lights, Ace. They just changed the graphics a little bit.
Drew McIntyre's a tough guy.
Yeah, he is.
I've always liked Drew McIntyre. I thought they should push him more, if anything, really.
Drew McIntyre?
Yes.
Well, they should have been pushing him a long time ago. But
That's fair.
Bobby Lashley needs to go.
yeah, well, there's a lot of people that need to go. But they're not going to.
Alicia Fox needs to go. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
she does.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, she's one of the ones they should leave at a bus station somewhere.
I agree.
They should Byron Saxton her ass.
You know, at least Byron Saxton's growing on me, but at least he's trying.
You're the only one. I cannot stand Byron Saxton. Byron Saxton is a waste of fucking space. I cannot. I just him and Coach annoy the shit out of me. Renee Young annoys the shit out of me.
I like Renee Young backstage better than I do on commentating.
I agree.
I would rather have Mauro or Nalo back on Raw or something, because he's good. Or Nigel, either one of those two guys.
Let's see. Moro doesn't want to deal with Vince.
No, it's not that. Look. You want me to be honest with you? Mauro Ranallo needs to stop with the over-the-top bullshit. It is fucking annoying. He is trying to. For boxing, I like it.
I was
But
going to say,
wrestling,
he doesn't do it as
he's
much with the box.
he's way too over the top for me. I don't want to hear him say "Mamma Mia" anymore. Who cares? Now it's become a tagline. Mauro Ranallo, not saying he was good at SmackDown when he was dumbed down a little bit, He's just too much. He's too much for me.
Nigel would be pretty good.
They need to keep Nigel where he is. To be honest with you, Nigel should be the authority figure.
You know, Tom Phillips isn't too bad.
He's all right.
I
We
think
have to
he's
remember
good.
that it's Vince McMahon talking in their ear, so they aren't allowed to. Michael Cole is not allowed to do what he used to. Michael Cole used to be very good at what he does. Very good. I loved Michael Cole. Now it's just over the top. Big
I
dog
like
this,
Michael
big
Cole.
dog that.
I actually like Michael Cole. Him and Jerry the King Lawler weren't too bad together, actually.
No, they wanted to get younger. More hip.
Oh, I get it, you know.
But they don't. Why do they have them out there? They should be color analysts. Corey Graves used to wrestle. Have him give analysis on what he's watching. Like Jerry the King Lawler used to. Gorilla Monsoon, one of the greatest announcers. His wording, even though it probably isn't even real. Like some of the body parts that he used to call. I mean, come on. He made it believable, even though it probably wasn't real.
I actually liked Gorilla Monsoon. He was good. He was very good.
He was the best. The
Jim
best.
Ross was pretty good too.
Who?
Jim Ross.
I would go Gorilla Monsoon 1, Jim Ross 2.
My favorite backstage person was Mean Gene Okerlund.
Yeah, he was
Same.
good.
I like Sean Mooney.
Yeah, he was all right too. Okay, WWE lovers, there's going to be 2 WrestleManias in 2020. All right, we got you. Makes no sense, but okay.
They're in Tampa next year.
Yeah.
Yep. With the pirate ship.
Yep.
Yep, we're gonna shoot people out of a cannon.
We're gonna have wrestlers just flying all over the place. They're gonna think it's rockets down here going up at NSA.
We're gonna get stuck in the scoreboard.
We've got a launch tonight, ladies and
Shoot
gentlemen.
fucking Alexa Bliss all the way out of the fucking arena.
No.
She'll probably be hosting again.
What did we say
Why
if
don't
the
we throw
Iconics?
Boffin of the Rocket with her?
If the Iconics got shot out, that Austin would go racing after him. I'll send you.
Oh my god. Shut up, Trek.
He'd be right there.
Kevin Kelly's all right. I mean, he's all right in New Japan. He's kind of sometimes goes a little over the top, but he's pretty good.
Fuck it.
I don't know who the announcers on New Japan, the English commentators are anymore. It used to be, it was Kevin Kelly and Cyrus, but it's not anymore. I don't know who it is.
It's it was Jim Ross, but he's gone, and it was
No. Not on
Barnett.
Access. Not on Access. Not talking about Access. Kevin Kelly does the commentary on the English version of New Japan World. That's on Access TV. Everybody thinks
okay.
Jim Ross is the announcer for New Japan. He's not. He just does voiceover on Access. Which that contract is up. He does not do it anymore because
Right.
AEW and New Japan do not work together. And no, Jim Ross is not going to be the full-time announcer for AEW. He's probably going to do Double or Nothing. And no, Conrad is not employed by AEW either.
No, Conrad's freelance.
He's got
Conrad,
a podcast. I know that.
he has
Yeah,
more
well, he
than
got
one.
3 of them.
He has 4 of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
he's got multiple ones.
Isn't he
He's got
married
the
to Ric
one.
Flair's daughter too?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Megan, I think her name is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or Margaret, excuse me.
No, it's
He's got-
Megan. You're right.
No,
He's
I
got
think
the
it's Margaret.
Shivani one, the Jim Ross one that's new. He's got 83 weeks. And he's got something to wrestle with.
He also does a podcast with Jim Ross too.
Yeah, that's the new one. I mean,
So that's 4. He
Yep.
does one with Tony Schiavone as well.
Oh, that
He
one's
thought
good.
that was
Actually,
it.
with Tony Schiavone. I liked Tony Schiavone. He was good.
He actually had 5 going. Well, 4. He's always had 4 going. He did one with Ric Flair. He did one with Eric Bischoff. He did one with, he's doing one with, he did one with Bruce Pritchard. And then Tony Schiavone. So he did 4. Then
I
Ric
like Tony
Flair's,
Schiavone.
what?
I like Tony Schiavone. He was good for WCW. He was really good.
He was okay.
Gordon Soley when he did the Atlanta.
Gordon Soley was really good. Anybody
Yeah.
that has not watched him ever needs to. That guy was fantastic. I mean, yeah, he was drunk during a lot of the
Yeah.
shit, but he was really good.
I like Bruce Pritchard's podcast. It's pretty good.
You know,
Yep.
it is really good. The last one, the roast of him wasn't that great though.
No, that was terrible.
I like when they had Patterson and Briscoe talking. That was pretty funny though.
You mean when they had Briscoe talking?
Yeah.
Thank you. Pat Patterson went to take a pee.
If there's any wrestling personality, past, present, or future, well, not future, past or present, that you'd want to do a podcast, who would you want it to be?
Mine would be Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I've listened. You know what? I am not a fan of listening to his podcasts. He does not. I don't know. It's just I love Stone Cold Steve Austin. I always have. I'm just not a fan of his
Jericho.
podcasts. What?
Or Chris Jericho would be okay.
And Chris Jericho's not too bad. I think Conrad's the best podcaster out there today.
Yeah.
Hands down.
I agree.
Him and Bruce Pritchard are just so good.
They're very
doing a
insightful.
pod.
Him and Eric Bischoff are really good too, though. I mean,
Oh, Eric Bischoff's fun. I love Eric Bischoff.
I would do a podcast with Alexa Bliss.
Bob,
If it was up to me, the legend I would have come back from beyond would be Bobby Heenan to tell some of his stories.
actually, Bruce Pritchard does a pretty good job of telling his stories.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
Actually, Taz has got some good stuff too on his podcast.
Who?
Taz.
Oh, Taz, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard he's got some good stuff out there.
Mhm.
I only
Not
listen.
Bobby.
I've been a fan of Bruce Pritchard for years.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Brother Love. He was hilarious. I loved him.
I just him in general. I loved his great writing, great producer. It wasn't even the Brother Love thing.
I can see now. The Bobbitt and Alexa show.
Bobbit,
Yes.
shut up.
See, I would say Jesse Ventura, but he would get very political, I think.
Him and Vince McMahon were pretty good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed. Jesse Ventura was really good at irking the shit out of Gorilla Monsoon and Vince McMahon.
Yep.
I love Jesse
He
Ventura.
complimented them so well. Jesse Ventura nowadays, he was a good analyst. I mean, he would some of his quips. Like some of the quips that you heard Jesse the Body Ventura say now, he couldn't say today because everybody'd be like, "Well, I don't like this guy."
Remember when the SummerSlam sign fell down and Jesse just called him on it?
No.
They like the SummerSlam sign fell down in the back. That's when Gene said "fuck it."
Oh,
So they
yeah,
go,
I remember that.
they go back to ringside, and you hear Vince is like, "Cover for Gene, and Jesse just ignores it. Goes, "It's about somebody. It's about time somebody chased that bald-headed pervert down there," something like that. I started laughing.
I don't know what you're talking about. Who's Asuka?
Yeah, where did your Oscar go now, Bobbit? You're all about Alexa now. What's up with that?
He's just trying to irk the shit out of me.
He's trying to be Jesse Ventura.
I just tell him shut up.
I thought the best announcing team was Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby Heenan.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You didn't see me.
Wait until Drake Maverick gets there.
That's gonna be the 4th hour online.
See, I mean, some of his quick, like what Aaron just put in the chat. God, it looks like two carp in the Mississippi River going after the same piece of corn. Hell of a good quote from Jesse Ventura. It is. Some of the shit he said about Tito Santana was pretty fucking hilarious too. Called him the flying burrito.
Yeah, I was gonna say he was always digging at him.
It was like, did they ever get mad at each other? And I think Bruce was the one who said, no, they're actually friends, so Tito told him to say it.
Yes, it is true.
It's like with Jerry Lawler and Bret Hart. Bret was like, just say whatever you want. And after a while, his parents kind of got upset, so it's like, I
heard them too. I heard them two did not get along.
I had heard that Bret and him were friends, actually, that Bret was the one encouraging them to say that shit.
Afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
But when he first came in, Bret Hart didn't think he was worth the time. You'd bring back Santino, Morella. That guy can straight fuck off.
Jim Cornette's favorite friend?
Actually, they're friends. They just had a heated discussion. Write this in Google. I'm not gonna take time out of my day to write 2 WrestleMania in 20. Why the fuck are you? What? Somebody type in Google WrestleMania 2 WrestleManias in 2020. What the fuck is this? Why does he keep putting that in there? It's like he's trying to tell me that I need to tell Vince that, hey, Vince, you need to do 2 WrestleManias in 2020. Jesus Christ.
WrestleMania.
You have that inside connection there, JP.
I know I do. Everybody seems to think I sit next to Vince and fucking ask him what he's doing for fucking... By the way, everybody, Vince doesn't drink and he eats Cheetos for lunch.
Since you know Vince, can you make sure that Alexa's Universal Champion?
No.
I don't think Vince would even want that.
I know Vince like I know the shit I just took.
Nothing comes up for it. It just says the Tampa's hosted in 2020. That's all that comes up.
Yep, April 5th, James Stadium. So there's only one date.
WrestleMania will never be 2 days in a row because that's what they do for... If you want your second WrestleMania, the first time it's going to be NXT. That's what they consider the first day. That's it. You're never going to have 2 WrestleMania 2 days.
And it's not in the same arena.
Right.
They'll probably have that in St. Petersburg. The funny thing is I'm gonna laugh if there's a baseball game going on that weekend. The Tampa Bay Rays are at home.
Yeah, then maybe they'll play at the Lightning Arena where the Tampa Bay Lightning play.
WWE lovers, seriously,
Actually,
you, I don't know if you're trying to trigger me or what, but think about what you're saying. Do you think we're dumb? WWE would have told us that they were doing something like that. They're not doing that. I don't know why you keep saying that. It's not happening. I'm not sad at all. Do I look sad? I mean, watching WWE, you'd be sad too. What kind of question was that?
I actually found an article about it.
Yeah?
It's being reported by
Dave Meltzer. By who?
Not Scorpio Peach.
It's being reported by Baba Ganoush. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're saying that it's pretty much the super shit show.
So it's happening in Saudi Arabia, right?
Yeah.
That's not WrestleMania, you dumbass. They aren't going to call it WrestleMania Part 2. That makes no fucking sense.
I kind of want to see this Rockies show. It looks pretty different.
This what show?
Rockies.
Rockies that's coming out that they keep advertising.
The funniest one is when they
you
say,
want to know what is going on? I wasn't talking to you. What's going on? Absolutely fucking nothing. Raw has been absolute shit tonight. I'm going to be straight up with you.
Like always.
9 o'clock, they got a new belt. It's called the 24/7 belt. And no, it's not a hardcore belt. I didn't like it then. I don't like it now. The 24/7 rule is the dumbest rule I think I've ever seen.
Is Big E coming back tomorrow night?
Am I coming back tomorrow night?
No, Big E.
Who cares? Fucking Big E.
Dude,
He's
I
too
am loving these
being
graphics.
on Twitter lately.
Say it again, Ronnie.
He's too busy being on Twitter here lately.
Yeah.
no, his mom.
I want to know what this bullshit here drives me
That was
fucking nuts.
BS. Samoa Joe should have kept that belt.
Well, there's a report out there that they changed the finish because Samoa Joe was bleeding. Yeah, he was fucking blood everywhere. Yeah.
I guess Rey Mysterio suffered a separated shoulder. That's what they're saying.
That's what I heard too.
Yep. Look, he's got a broken nose. Actually, Raw's still going on. If you want to watch it, there's still about 20 minutes to go.
Yep. You know what's sad is I'd rather watch the hockey or the baseball games over this sometimes anymore.
Now, doesn't this look more realistic? Samoa Joe cutting a promo with a phone. The phone's actually moving. He's not holding it way up here like he's taking a fucking selfie.
I love Samoa Joe.
Yeah, Vince is an asshole, but he's a fucking genius. And I'm not sad.
Maybe they got something bigger in store for Samoa Joe. Who knows?
I hope so.
Oh, he's going to win back the title.
No, he could be the 24/7 champion.
You're the only one that finds that funny.
Yeah, because I actually like that belt.
You
It's
find
actually
you
kind of interesting.
You are so easily fucking entertained, aren't you? If somebody if somebody put a fucking squirrel or let me rephrase that, put a fucking steak in front of a dog and attached it to his tail, and you said go get it, the fucking dog running around in a circle, he can't fucking catch the steak. That's entertaining to you. I mean, it'd be funny
Hey,
for
look,
a little bit. No.
That's even different.
Yeah, you say that now, Wise Society, but I don't.
Run, Robert, run!
R-Truth.
He's in the trunk of a car.
Fucking EC3. He's like, what the fuck? Wait, here comes Drake Maverick.
I'm sure that fucking R-Truth is gonna pin him. What the fuck? R-Truth probably has about once.
Why Society? What do you mean, where did the ref come from? You didn't see R-Truth or Bobby Roode open the door and he came from the seat.
What do you mean?
He came from the glove compartment, Why Society? What the fuck kind of question is that? You can see he came from the seat.
He was sitting in the seat. He didn't come from the seat.
You just be quiet. I got your fucking grammar.
Okay, that new belt completely made up for last night for me. Holy shit, that's awesome.
That was the best part of Monday Night Raw. That was funny.
That freaking belt is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna open up Twitter. I'm gonna read some of the tweets that's going on right now. Let me see.
Twitter's melting down.
Maybe they ride together. You just never know. I don't know.
I can't shit on this company anymore. It's actually really fun now.
We've been new episode of the Ride Along. R-Truth and his referee.
Dude, I like the matchup screen. The black just makes it look so much better.
It does.
Hey, $10 teas tonight, by the way.
It's
Nice.
$10 teas tonight. Hey, at least I don't have to get up early in the morning tomorrow. I usually have to get up at 5:30 in the morning.
Okay, I'm back. My Skype went into update mode.
Okay. No,
I just
All right, Ronnie.
buzz. I was like, well, can't stop it now.
Yeah, I work from 7 in the morning to 3:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah. I work from 9 to 4 tomorrow, so I know what you mean.
I got an easy week this week with the holiday because we're actually closed starting Thursday through the holiday. So I got tomorrow, and of course I'm off on Wednesday. So
Nice. So you have like a like a nice little 6
I
day.
got almost a week. I go back one day, then I'm off that Wednesday again. And then I have, by June 1st, I have comp days. So that leaves me that Thursday and Friday. So after tomorrow, I don't go back to after June 1st.
Sweet.
Oh, nice little stretch. And of course, with it being hot and humid.
I'm off Friday through Monday, and I don't go back until Tuesday, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah, the kids actually, their last day here is Friday, and they have a half a day, and then they're out through the second week of August.
Here's a tweet. Here's a tweet for you. If Vince doesn't make the new title under 24/7 rules, have the champion defend the title live on Twitter outside of Double or Nothing, then this is really Vince McMahon.
What? That makes no sense.
I know.
Actually, I read that wrong. If Vince doesn't make new title under 24/7 rules, have the champion defend the title live on Twitter outside #Double or Nothing arena, then is he really Vince McMahon?
What?
My head hurts from that.
So basically, they want them to fight on the strip in front of the MGM Grand.
So what it's saying is the belt is a 24/7 belt, right? Have somebody defend the title right in front of the building where Double or Nothing is taking place.
Vince would never do that.
You want to bet? How much you want to bet he wouldn't do it?
He's going to
Oh,
fly
be right
someone
back.
out there to be in front of the MGM Grand Saturday night.
I mean, fuck, I would watch it.
Well, Titus could be doing the catering.
Cause I'm actually a fan. I'm actually a fan of the 24/7 belt.
Yeah, these people are fucking delusional.
That's why I said fresh air is such a wonderful thing.
I
Clears your
completely
mind.
take back. I take back everything I said last night.
It clears your mind. Refreshes the brain cells.
This company can make me hate it and love it at the same time.
That's the whole point. That's what they're trying to do. You're not gonna like everything, and that's understandable. But why people shit? I mean, who cares? If you can't laugh at something, then there's something wrong with you. I'm to the point where I don't give a shit what WWE does as long as they make me laugh every once in a while. You know,
Yeah,
I mean, it's
You
you have to laugh at this shit. I mean, they're going from cheesy to really fucking cheesy. This is like the most extreme flavor of Cheez-Its ever. It's just, I mean, if you've seen in Twitter, they're calling it the Flava Flav belt. They really are. I mean, Heather even said, no, you're all wrong. It's the Flava Flava belt. Flavor Flav made the belt. If you go into the Horny Goat chat, that's what you put.
That's great.
I mean, you look at the belt, it looks like a big giant clock.
It does.
You're right.
Well, you got the red belt that people were calling it the fruit roll-up belt.
Now everybody's waiting in anticipation for fucking Brock Lesnar to come out and cash
Yeah.
in.
Yep.
See, they're already teasing it. I don't think he's going to do it tonight, but
No. I mean, even if he does, I honestly wouldn't mind Brock being champion again because, like you said, JP, he legitimizes it.
Well, he does.
I like Brock Lesnar, believe it or not. People, I think he's.
I mean, I do too. I always have. It's just the way.
The way they booked him.
It's just
It's the way they
so-
booked him.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, and like we said, it's not Brock's fault; it's Vince's fault.
Yep. But
It's
I
how
don't mind
Vince
the
wants
way
to
he's.
use-
I honestly don't mind the way he's booked because he is an attraction. Do you want to see an attraction? If you go to an amusement park every day, would you be excited to go to that amusement park every day?
Hell no.
Okay. Look at it like that.
Right, it's like the old saying: if you eat pizza every day, the same pizza every day,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
third, after a month, are you still going to enjoy that pizza? And Trek's the exception.
Church exception.
It's true.
He needs to eat some Little Caesars. That's what he needs. He needs some Little Caesars in his life. That's what he
I mean, I get why people are upset. They don't like Brock because the title's not. But Brock Lesnar is an attraction. That's what
Yep.
Brock is. Every champion should be treated as an attraction. You shouldn't see the champion every single week. I don't want to see fucking Kofi Kingston. That's why Kofi Kingston is getting boring. We've seen him we've seen him twice a week. He shouldn't do live shows. Yeah, sure, he should come out and cut a promo, but he doesn't need to wrestle. Because again, what is Kofi Kingston going to do inside the ring that we have not seen before? There is nothing that he has not done. I mean, think about it. What is he used for in the Royal Rumble? That one spot where his one foot doesn't touch the fucking ground.
Right.
Yep.
I mean, we've even compared it to UFC. You don't see the champion every UFC event, and like Cormier, last he fought was in December. He's not fighting again until August. So the only one that they've really been using as of late is Cowboy Cerrone, and he's had a 3-month break before his next fight in June.
Right. And this is the thing. I've been trying to say this. WWE's trying to make their titles. Well, now they're not because they're on the guys that have to be there every fucking week. So they kind of have to fucking compete. They aren't defending the title every week, which I don't mind. Now, would I mind? You never see, and this is the difference in WWE and UFC, which WWE should be like UFC. I'm sorry, but here, and this is going to be harsh, you should never see the champion except for at pay-per-views. The title should not be defended unless it's a special occasion. Period. It should only be defended like every other month, like at the major pay-per-views. That's where the title should be defended. Or a special episode of Raw, like the 25th anniversary of Raw. I can see them defending the title there because it makes Raw worth watching. But to have these guys and having them compete because they still have to stay, what's the word I'm looking for?
Relevant?
No, not relevant, because they're already relevant. They have the title.
They need to be in the forefront.
Well, they need to be competition ready. So having them, like doing a tag team like this, and they're actually getting their work in, staying fresh, staying up. They gotta wrestle, be in competition. They don't have to defend their title all the time. That's the difference.
That's like last night. I mean, they put Bryan and Rowan on the pre-show, and people were complaining because they put the cruiserweight on the show. Well, the reasoning that I read was because it was a non-title.
Yep.
So
And that's,
being non-title, why would you put it on the main show when the cruiserweights had an actual title match.
Right.
That should have been on the show.
The WWE, the website actually had it as a title match, so they must have changed it like right before that, because in the website it had
Oh, okay.
the SmackDown title, whatever, but they must have changed something.
And then, of course, they had that Lars filler where they could have put the Iconics versus Asuka and Kyrie, and they could have had their title match because they weren't even, since they've won it. I mean, they haven't used them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, other than TV, and they've lost everything on TV.
Mm-hmm.
They suck.
They're goddesses, according to Austin.
Oh, you know, typical teenage boys liking them girls like that.
I know my parenting skills have depleted there when it comes.
I'll give him that Peyton Royce is pretty, but Billy Kay not so much.
Well, that's the one
he thinks Billy Kay is prettier.
That's the one he likes, Billy Kay.
Really?
Yeah.
Wicked Witch of the fucking West, man. With
He needs help. A lot.
My man is Drew McIntyre. That is my man.
Well,
I'm an
sometimes that happens.
Asuka Alexa Bliss person.
Shut the fuck up, Bobbit.
Hey, when I go to Orlando, I look for Adam Cole.
Oh, I know. That's your man. Don't.
I know Peyton or Britt Baker's not around. She's going to be out in Vegas, so he's going to be bar crawling or something one night.
You know, I think it's really cute from besides Adam Cole from that group is Kyle O'Reilly.
Kyle O'Reilly is a very good entertainer.
Yep.
I like Bobby Fish too. He's pretty cool too.
All right, he's all right too. If they're breaking up, Undisputed, it's going to be Adam Cole that leaves.
I agree.
It's going to be Adam Cole that they kick out.
He's been kicked out of clubs before.
Seth Rollins. You can say that Seth Rollins
Yeah,
right
he
now
was
is.
kicked out of the Bullet Club. I remember that.
They killed him off of there.
Yeah. Hey, you can say that Seth Rollins right now is married.
Billy Kay? Billy Kay's 27, 28 years old. She's not that much. She looks like she's fucking 36, but
I think Becky Lynch is like 33 or something like that.
32. Or wait, no, she's only 30. She's only 31. Isn't she? Did we have this discussion? We had this discussion like last week or something.
Yeah.
No, Billy Kay's only like 28 or 29.
Same age as me.
28, something like that. What?
Braun Strowman is the same age as me. I'll be 36. He'll be 36 this year.
Yeah, Braun Strowman's not young. But he got a late start.
Yeah, I'm the same
Seth
age.
Rollins is the same age as my brother, actually. He's going to be 33.
That's how old I am.
Yep.
My daughter is not Wendy, but my other daughter, she's 20.
Going to be 26.
She's the same age as Paige and Peyton Royce. I think Peyton Royce is 25.
I'm the same age as all them too.
I'm older than Brock Lesnar. I'm only a couple of years younger than Triple H.
I'm the same age as Shane McMahon.
That's awesome.
And he was another one that was born in, I guess when he was a toddler, lived in Maryland, and not even 2 hours from where I grew up.
Really?
And
Yeah, I think he grew up in Gaithersburg, Maryland.
Gaithersburg, yep, yep.
Tommaso Ciampa is actually from Milwaukee.
As is Austin Aries.
Austin
I like
Aries. Austin
Austin
Aries
Aries.
is actually from Heartland, which is in between Milwaukee and Madison. But they say Milwaukee because
Nobody knows
Milwaukee's-
where Heartland is.
well, we drive by it every time.
I know.
It's right
People
on the
who live
interstate.
here know it. People outside of here don't.
And then we also had Rich Swann. He was from Baltimore.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
We got 3 minutes.
Boy, they are so fucking obvious when they do shit. Brock's not cashing in tonight.
No.
3 minutes left.
Except for a big venue.
I remember when they did the Miz. I'm like, I looked down the thing. I'm like, dang, they have a lot of time. I'm like, oh, the Miz cash in.
They're gonna tease it. See, and he ends the show tonight too.
He ain't cashing in.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
What's the matter, Sarah? You gonna be all right?
Sarah thinks it's happening.
They only have 2 minutes.
Oh, that's true.
Well, I mean, it could be a quick spear like the Roman match. But no, I don't think it's happening.
No, it's going to be him standing there staring at them, circling the ring and all that.
I actually like Brock Lesnar,
Watch
though.
Seth Rollins with the chair.
It's a tease, and that's it.
Hey, JP,
Yes.
I'm the same age as Mickey James.
Okay. What's your point?
That's the only one born in August '79.
You want a medal?
No.
Okay. You ain't getting one.
Roman Reigns is going to be 34 this year.
That's true. That is true.
And looking damn fine as ever.
And Heather doesn't know this, but there was a tweet out that, you know, if you had,
Oh, if I was stuck in a prison cell with one of them?
if you were stuck on a, yeah,
Stuck in a prison cell, yeah, I know Roman
you'd
Reigns.
be Roman Reigns. And just say Heather'd fucking be loving that shit.
He is hot, though. I give her that. He is a hot guy.
Would it,
If I was in prison, I would be stuck with Drew McIntyre.
do you want a medal or something there, Wise Society, that your parents are older than everybody on the show? What is this, fucking competition all of a sudden, or what? What kind of... Anyway, I'm going to end the show here. Anybody have final thoughts?
Overall, pretty boring Raw.
Yeah, well, of course it is. It's because it's fucking Raw. But
I
again,
had fun on the show.
No, well, of course you did. I'm not going to...
I'll say once that Firefly House Funhouse segment started, that was when I actually started enjoying Raw. So
Shut up.
tonight wasn't too bad.
Shut up. Trek, what about you?
It was okay. The only fun thing for me was the 24/7. That was pretty cool because it was entertaining.
It wasn't
That was
cool. It wasn't cool, but it was fucking entertaining.
Yeah, it was entertaining.
I wouldn't say it was cool.
No.
It's a dumb idea.
It was
Let's say
entertaining.
it for what it is, but it was entertaining.
Yeah.
Ronnie?
All I'm going to say is, people, please put down your devices every once in a while.
Or get a job.
Please
Or get a
open
job.
window.
Or get a job. Put down the fucking controller. I do get out of the house because I've got Wendy, but if I didn't have her, I would probably be sitting. But I'm not going to get too obsessed over what WWE is doing. Because
Right.
guess what? I will get up tomorrow morning. I will go to my job. I will come home. I will sit down. I will do SmackDown. I will go to bed. I will get up. I will fucking do shit with Heather and Wendy on Wednesday. Everything's going to be okay. It is not the end of the world if Brock Lesnar is Money in the Bank holder. It's not going to change your world. The economy's not going to take a great big giant shit because Brock Lesnar is holding the Money in the Bank. And that's what I see. I see like panic, mass panic, because Brock Lesnar won the fucking Money in the Bank last night. Seriously, I did. Did I like the decision? No, it doesn't make sense. But who cares? I'm to the point where I don't care anymore.
All these people jumping on it. Let's just see where it goes.
Well, it's not even that. It's not even that. Think about it. I mean, what I mean by mass panic is they think their life is going to change because somebody did something on WWE. If that is where you are in life, you need to reprioritize. Like Ronnie said, go outside, get some fresh air, go for a walk. I mean, seriously. I honestly, when I get off the show, I forget about the show as soon as it comes on.
Yeah.
As soon as the show is over, as soon as I end this show, we don't even pay attention to what's going on in Raw or SmackDown. I mean, we do, but we don't dwell on it. There are people out there that dwell on this shit, and it drives me nuts to see people getting so butthurt over something that's not going to change their life. It's not. Even if you think it is, then oh my God, you need mental help. You need a mental evaluation.
I
Well,
agree.
just to show, the stock opened today. When the stock market opened, it was 79.20. When it closed out, it was at 78.30. So whatever happened last night did not affect anything with the stocks. So it
Right.
wasn't like people were dumping them and being negative by, oh, I'm not watching this, I'm not watching this, and then we'll see what the ratings end up being. But we know the ones that were on there saying they're not watching it, watched it to see what was
Right.
going to happen. And we got Brock at the beginning, and we got Brock at the end.
Yep.
Because he basically, everybody's was tuning in to see, oh, was he going to cash it in? And just same as the pay-per-view.
It's
Right.
intriguing. It's just for the ratings. It's intriguing. So it is what it is. It's
Right.
like-
And
But
this is
I can tell you
anyway.
right now, the ratings needle didn't move one bit.
Yeah.
And
Nope.
they didn't. In fact, they probably went down. But that's just in general. The ratings are always people are walking away from wrestling again, not because of the WWE product. Well, it's part of it. But again, you've seen everything done in wrestling. Tell me something that you have not seen in wrestling.
Nothing, really.
You've seen it all. WWE has already done it. You name it, I guarantee it, WWE has done it. I mean, you look at New Japan. Wrestle Kingdom, they open up with the Royal Rumble match.
Yep.
I wonder where New Japan got that idea from.
WWE.
They steal from each other all the time.
Oh, I know.
It's
Yep.
just the Royal Rumble is nothing more than a reverse battle royal. That's all it
Pretty
is.
much.
I don't care for battle royals. I mean, I enjoy the Royal Rumble, but it's not one of my favorite matches in the world. I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh, I can't wait to see the Royal Rumble." Survivor Series actually used to be my favorite pay-per-view, but now they treat it like a fucking exhibition show.
Yeah.
So, but that's just me. But other than that, I'm gonna end the stream here. I want to thank everybody for being Heather. Heather, do you have anything you wanted to add? No. Okay. So tomorrow we will be back for SmackDown, and tomorrow it will be Bobbitt versus Trek in Beat the Trek, which nobody's done it on my show. It has been done, but not on this show. So that being said, you guys have a great night, and we will talk to you tomorrow night, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow in the Twitters and stuff like that. You guys have a question for me, or if you just want to talk, I'm available. I have my DMs open. With that being said, you guys have a great night, and we will talk tomorrow.
All right, you too, guys. Good night.
Alexa, fuck Brock Lesnar. I'm just kidding. I am kidding.